All right, greeting everybody, and welcome to Custom Cap Collectors, episode 11. And we have one guest here with us already, and we are hoping to have a second guest join us as well. We're also going to probably have all of our regular panelists on at some point. So it's kind of the pre-Christmas show, and it's definitely going to be a little more free form, and we're just going to have some fun. And so, first of all, let's jump and introduce our guest from across the big ocean, Mike, who you may know from Instagram or from some of the Facebook groups as the Hat Ninja, and he's joining us from the Big Island on the other side. So, Mike, why don't you introduce yourself?
Hi, thank you for having me. I'm really happy to be here. I just recently finished a hat with Tony Ross and Leon, and I'm here to maybe just show it off a little bit and give my insight into the assist world.
Yeah, hold your hat up to the camera if you would. Just
sure. Yeah, here we go.
Now I saw it's already sold out.
It is. It's sold out in a day. So
wow.
Yeah, we're definitely talking about
That's pretty awesome.
I mean, thanks to everyone. Thanks to you guys. So I couldn't be happier.
So of our group, I think that only Aaron has it. Aaron, did you have yours handy?
Yes.
You want to show it off?
Yes, I do.
Thanks, man.
So
heck yeah, dude.
I will admit that I was like, I'll get that off of Capologist because I've bought off their website a couple of times, and then I heard it was gone already, and I'm like,
you underestimated me.
I'm relatively new to the collecting community, but you're not. You've been involved in this for a very long time. So tell us a little bit about like the whole reshipping business, and then tell us a little bit about getting your own hat made. What was that like?
Yeah. Okay. Well, the whole thing for me started in early COVID. I'd been working with a car parts guy who had been buying car parts, as you can see behind me here, for 4 or 5 years. And he just happened to say that he wanted a hat. And he's like, do you know this company called New Era? I'm like, fuck yeah. I've been collecting hats for since I was 8, 9 years old. I remember my first hat, San Francisco Giants. Sorry, Aaron.
It's all good.
The Will Clark on the back. That was my very first fitted, and it's been like that ever since. So yeah, I've been into hats for a long time. And so he came to me. He's like, "Look, I got these 2 hats I want to have shipped over." I'm like, "Sure, I'll do it for you. I know how to ship hats. I love hats. You got to package it properly, stuff the inside. You got to bag it, box it, seal it up, so there's no condensation or it doesn't get moldy in the shipping process." So I was totally into that, and I shipped his hat, and he posted on this small little group called Fitted Hat Society. I don't know if you're aware of that company, that group, but so it started there, and then he invited me to the group, and I introduced myself, and then before you knew it, it was just like DM after DM, and I just can't even keep track of everyone's conversation. It just kind of evolved organically like that. So yeah, I've been doing it since 2020, and then in 2021, I think I came up with this idea. I was like, I might as well just make a page specifically devoted to assisting hats in Japan, and I had the idea of the Hat Ninja because I was working with car parts. I had JDM Parts Ninja, so I just kept with the ninja theme, and I was just looking for illustrators, and I happened to stumble upon Tony Ross, and he's an amazingly generous guy. He was really open to the idea. I was like, look, let me take your logo that you designed for me. I'm gonna make some air fresheners, and I'll send you like 250 air fresheners, and we'll do it like that. No money involved. So I sent him like a box full of air fresheners that I had made with his design, and that's how it kind of started. And then Leon wanted to make a pin. I was like, let's do the pin. And I started putting the pins and the air fresheners in every assist I sent out. And then went to stickers, and just like it kind of grew. And there's like, well, the next, natural thing is a hat. We got to do a hat now. And then I went to Tony last year, and he was like, yeah, I think we should, it's time, And I gave him my basic idea. I was like, look, I like the ninja on the front. I wear my hat backwards, so I want to put like the word mark on the back, and the rest I'll just leave it to you. You're the designer, right? So and then him and Leon put a hat together, and they're like, how about this one? I'm like, sure, man. Like, I'm not gonna be picky. It's a hat. I'm honored to have my brand on it, and I'm gonna help you push it. And it's just really fortunate that we were able to sell out in like a day. So yeah, we definitely want to go back with another one. I have a design already in mind, and I'd like to release that in spring if possible. If not, we'll do summer, and we'll just go like maybe by the season. We'll put like something in the ninja's hand, or we'll just kind of do the theme based on what's trending. So yeah, just looking forward to it. As for a Cisco, that's a very touchy subject, because for the last 10 years I've been working in car parts, 5 years hat assists, and the last 18 months have been hell, and I've actually lost my business because of it. Unfortunately, I've had to pivot. I'm starting a new career next February. I will still continue to do the hat assists, but as for car parts, it's done. And that's all because of tariffs. And as you all know, if you're ordering hats from overseas, recently you're getting bills that you never got, and
big bills.
Unfortunate.
Big bills. Yeah.
So that's it. Yeah, that's the me in a nutshell.
Is Casey using the old link?
I sent him the link that I joined from.
I just saw a blip where he's trying to join.
Yeah, I'm looking.
It's because it's the Clink. He said he's trying from the. I had to resend it to the Clink room.
I see it.
Okay. Sorry, Mike.
Yeah, no worries. Yeah.
All right, there he is. Okay,
there he is. What's up, Casey?
Hey, everybody. How are you?
Fantastic.
Awesome.
Man, thank you so much for offering to jump on with us.
Man, thank you guys for doing this. This is so cool.
Yeah.
Maybe I need to switch now we got synchronicity.
Oh yeah, there we go.
Look at that. There you go.
Dude, is that a Lego room behind you?
It is. So I'm a
Incredible.
Lego artist, and I've built a bunch of stuff. If you want to see what I built, just scroll back to the older pictures on my Instagram, and you'll see a whole bunch of stuff. But I built a space tower, the painted ladies, which are based on the San Francisco buildings. They're up above.
Sure.
That's based on the street there, and I've done a San Juan, Puerto Rico street, and
Oh wow, how cool!
I recreated the painting. If you ever watch Ferris Bueller's Day Off, where they go to the art institute and they stand in front of the painting.
Oh yeah.
I have made a life-size version of that. It is 10 feet wide by it's 3 meters by 2 meters. It's 10 feet wide, 6.6 feet tall, and I've showed it in 5 cities. Eventually, I'm going to get it out to the West Coast. I can take it on an airplane.
It's 10 feet. You can take it on an airplane.
Breaks down like that.
It stacks in 2 boxes, and I check it as luggage. And then when I get there, I have to put all the panels back together again. But basically, it's like putting books in a box. And I was going to ship it. I took it to Salt Lake, and I was gonna mail it. But then it was actually cheaper to pay the check luggage fee on Delta and take it as luggage than it was to mail it to Salt Lake, which seemed kind of crazy to me, but saved me $200.
That's awesome. That's so cool.
But yeah, this is my artistic space, so that's why I do this shoot from here. So
I love it.
But enough about me. Who's this guy, Casey? I told Glenn when we just learned that you're going to join us that Glenn was going to have to go find a hot pepper in his kitchen and eat it so that you'd feel like you're the guest. On your stream, you put yourself through torture for our entertainment, and so
I still think I'm like got scars in my mouth from that experience. It was brutal.
Is it easy to say you'd never do it again?
Absolutely.
My
I
brother
bought
did
like
that
a
with his-
multi-pack thinking, oh, this will be a fun sort of, punishment that we can do over and over again. I'm like, I'm not letting anyone else do this. This is dangerous.
Well, it's been
That's a
It's-
true leader right there.
Thank you.
Right?
One
Or
for the team.
just someone who doesn't want to get sued. But yeah.
let's just go around and everybody introduce them. So directly below me is our guest from Japan. So you may have heard of Hat Ninja, but this is Mike below us. So Mike, say hi to Casey.
Hey, how's it going, Casey?
Hey, Mike, how are you? Where in Japan are you?
I'm near Kyoto.
Okay, great. Yeah, we were there last November. It was so cool.
Yeah.
And I know you know Aaron. So Aaron's one of our Californians.
Hey, what's up, Aaron? How are you?
How you doing? Very good, Casey.
Good, buddy.
Thank you so much
we've
for
got Glenn.
offering to come on and hit up.
Of course. Thanks for having me.
Yeah.
And we've
Sorry, I
got
was
Glenn,
stepping on
who's
Glenn.
a fellow Georgian. Say hi.
What's up? About
Nice.
30 minutes south of Atlanta here.
Great.
We literally have like fitted royalty on the show tonight between the Hat Ninja and Casey. Like, this is insane.
A stacked show.
Right?
And then Jesse.
Hello from Virginia.
Hi, Jesse. One of my favorite Instagram accounts and all in the whole
Aw,
Clink
thank
community. So
you.
good.
I'm
See, I
amazed.
told you, Jesse. I told you your content is top notch.
It really
Yeah,
is. So
everybody
fun.
likes the love pictures.
Hell yeah.
Yep.
It's a lot of fun. I have so much fun planning those out.
That's so cool.
I'm impressed at how many you've located. So that's
It's unbelievable.
I only knew about the famous Philadelphia one. So there you go.
Yeah.
And then I'm
fair.
quite
Same for me.
sure you know Paco, but say hey,
Yeah.
Paco.
I think
Just
we've met
hang
once or
out.
twice. What up?
Allegedly. Good evening, y'all. Paco, half of the sounds that you hear for the Clank, half of the BP Mercs. We have been drinking. You might get sawed-off shotgun of fitted hat takes tonight. Hot takes in every direction.
I don't think I've ever seen you drink, Paco. Now I'm jealous.
That is-
Come on.
Then we had one beer at Stone, and I
Oh, yeah.
rarely drink. So
So you always
I
have
said-
somewhere. You always have somewhere you have to skirt off to. So
Exactly. So
Mhm.
I said this Christmas morning, kids, if you have anything that daddy needs put together, you better get your request by 10 a.m. 48-hour bender starts with coffee.
love it.
So if you would, speaking of drinking, where's the speakeasy on your path to what you want to see happen?
Yeah. So every day feels monumental. Today we did our second coat on the bar, and I think it's going to be our final coat. It's going great. Yeah, we hope to have a little New Year's shindig here just for friends and family, people that have helped out. So hopefully it won't be done. There won't be like complete by then, but that's sort of one milestone. The real goal, though, for opening is like early April, late March. Yeah, I think I'll be done. I think I'll be done mostly with construction in February, but I just want the product offering to be incredible. So, and really unusual. I want there to be lots of surprises. So that's taking a little longer than I had expected, but
It
yeah,
always takes longer.
it always takes longer.
It
Yeah,
always takes longer.
yeah.
So
Children left unattended will be given a free monster and shield to run around with.
That's right. That's right.
if you
Well,
would,
the retro Donkey Kong machine video game console is up and running. There's going to be plenty to do. It's going to be a really, really good time. I have so many surprises to share. I'm just, it's going to be so fun.
So I don't want to steal your surprises, but I have a couple
Yeah.
questions. And if you don't want to answer something, just say,
Sure.
stay tuned, right? So we've all enjoyed the live streams. Is that an episodic thing, or would you like to do that once a month, or just as you want?
I think we'll do. It'll be a once a month thing. Yeah, I'm gonna pause it for a little bit while we can just concentrate on getting the shop done. But yeah, I loved it. I think they're super fun, and yeah, I have so many ideas around that. Yep, that's definitely going to be a regular thing. The space is going to have like it's going to be arranged in such a way that it will, the lives will have like a permanent vibe, a permanent home that people can a permanent set, I guess, that people can come to
There you go.
expect.
Right on.
Yeah.
And we've heard rumblings that there's going to be some new Clink staff.
Yeah.
If you don't want to talk about that's fine. But
No, we can. Yeah, no, I'm open. Yeah, so we have Ginger, who you may have seen on the live streams. She's the head of events. I mean, everyone. She also has been one of our regular people, that kind of wrecking crew people that come in and help with pre-orders. Louis and Holly and some of our all of our regulars up until this point can handle the day-to-day or even like big drops that have a lot of volume, but the pre-orders require an additional 5, 6, 7 more people. And Ginger's been, since the beginning, has been one of our regulars. It's kind of a prerequisite that whatever role you play, you also have to be okay with building boxes and shipping hats. So everyone does everything around here. She's done that. She also just puts on some of the coolest events that I've been to in San Diego. And she agreed to come on board. She's amazing. The Speakeasy is really going to be an event space first and foremost. It's obviously going to be a store too, but I'm designing it so people can have birthday parties and bachelor parties and bachelorette parties, and we can do. Yeah, it's going to be an event space. So we can have buy sell trade events. We could have Lego shows. We could do whatever. we could do whatever. So anyways, Ginger is going to be head of events, and then Taylor, who you may or may have not had on here, he's gonna help manage the store, or he's going to be the retail manager. So we're going to figure that out together. Neither of us have ever run a retail store, so there'll be a lot to learn. But he's going to come on in January, and yeah, and I'm really excited to see to build this thing with him. And I mean, Holly, who runs our socials and does a bunch of things for us, but she has been so critical in every step of it. She's basically here every day. She's been amazing, and yeah, we'll continue. By the time April hits, we should we'll have added a few more too.
Cool.
Yeah, maybe we'll have to do like an open call for people that want to gig here, but.
I have a bunch
That's
more
a lot of growth.
questions,
That's
but
great.
I'll toss it out to the panel. Anyone else want to jump
Yeah.
in and ask Casey a question?
Glenn, we know you want to ask a question. Go ahead.
Glenn's
I can
question
handle
is
it,
why.
whatever.
Glenn's question is going to be, why doesn't all of Josh Vals's hats go straight to the shop? That's
I mean, I'm with you. Josh Volts is one of the just so amazing.
he's a number one fan right there.
Nice.
Yeah.
I love that everyone has like their designers that they like passionately collect. That is such an unusual result of this whole Clink thing. I think it's so cool.
We've heard people say that the fresh colorway packs, the curated fresh colorway collections are going away. Is it going
No.
away 100% or?
No, not at all. No,
Oh,
no.
okay, cool.
No, they're gonna be back in February. I think we'll restart it. No, I paused
Awesome.
a lot of any sort of ancillary things.
Gotcha.
Dead stock basically for the next few weeks, and then and then we'll start re-releasing. So we have a bunch of collectors that still have their collections that are on the way. We have Taylor has been working for me for the last year or so on building colorways, and obviously the shop is going to have a bunch of fresh colorways. And then we're gonna next year we're going to start releasing logos that have never been released before, straight from designers, which I'm really excited about.
Oh,
But no, fresh colorways are here to stay for sure. Shock drops. I just have really slowed down the buying and all that stuff. I just want to, and we've done like a lot of sales, which I don't really love to do. Towards the end of the year, that'll slow down. Like our inventory is in really good shape right now. We're expecting like a pre-order shipment in a couple weeks, our next pre-order drop. And then shortly after that, we'll start getting back to the fresh colorways and the shock drops and
Right on.
yeah.
Jesse, you
Sounds good.
got anything you want to ask?
No, I mean, I think you guys have asked all those sort of burning questions, like when's the speakeasy coming and what's happening?
All right.
That
Well,
rumor we heard. So yeah.
I
It's
want
gonna be
to
so cool.
something that Jesse has talked about on the show, which is the custom hat collector community is overwhelmingly male, and there's a tremendous opportunity for growth for female buyers. And I mean, there's a
I'm
few
very
women-
neat. I don't know that I think you're over exaggerating the tremendous part. Although more girl designs would be awesome for me. I've noticed that the things that I think of as being girl designs, like they sell out like that.
That's interesting. Yeah, I do. Yes, I do think. Yeah, I do think there's more room for that. I want to get more into that. Just families too. I think, I want, especially the speakeasy. I want families to. I want it to be a family thing. If you're visiting from Virginia or wherever, or wherever, Georgia, I want you to, go to SeaWorld one day, the zoo one day, Legoland one day, and the Clink Room one day. That's my big goal for us. So, and I think that's going to require, especially for kids, like, I'm a dad, like you kids grow so fast, and our hats aren't cheap. So, some snapbacks maybe,
Yeah, I
or
was
for
gonna
especially
ask you that
kid-oriented
next.
stuff.
I was going to ask you that because I have three young kids.
The online offering for sure. One thing I love about Clink is the simplicity of its offering. I mean, I'm a big fan of In and Out, and I think In and Out's beautiful for that reason. Just try to do the one thing as best you can, and but the store, I want it to be like an event space. I want it to be like a little mini Disneyland that people can come and spend a couple hours, and it's like a little bit of magic, a little escapism, a little bit of joy in the world. And so in that case, we need more women's apparel. We need, my wife actually just gave me a big talking to this weekend about how I better get women's apparel right if we start having apparel in the store.
Well, right here, you
And
can
I
have a
should collaborate.
All right, I'll have her give you a call, Jesse.
focus group member right there. So I wanted to pitch something, and this is also, we usually do a mail call. So this is kind of a jump on mail call, but this just arrived at my house, and this is
oh, that's fun.
one of Seamus's designs that did not make the shop. So he put it into TeePublic, and where he's got his t-shirt shop. And one of the comments that I make sometimes when I see hats on crits is that would look great on a t-shirt because there's so much detail. And by the time you shrink that down into, whatever this is, 4 inches by 5 inches, it's just tough. And you guys do actually an amazing job with the stitching, but some of the designs have so much intricate line work. When I first found the Clink Room, it was about 2022, and you still had some of the hats for sale. The shirts for sale. So, for example, I have Ray Gun as a shirt, and I had the Lighthouse, the Lamplighters as a shirt, and one more. And I actually sent my Lamplighters to Adam Gilbert, who might make hop on a little bit later because he's obsessed with lighthouses. And so that's actually how Adam and I sort of became friends. Is just we traded. He sent me a hat, I sent him the t-shirt. But I personally would love it. And I know that's like a whole nother inventory thing, and you get more sizes, but I'm just tossing that out there. Would love to get some of these things on t-shirts.
Yeah, I'm with you. Well, I mean, I'm wearing something right now that may be coming out soon.
Oh, teaser.
Are they in?
Nice.
Are they in?
Yeah, they're in. Yeah, socials has posted about them too. I know Omar Caffeine posted, and so I want to do apparel. I don't want to just slap a logo on a t-shirt. I think we can do better. I think we can do something more interesting than that. I think that the store is going to be an interesting way to answer the question, like, what is a Clink t-shirt?
Mm.
Even, there's things I've decided it should be designed by our designers. It should be narrative and fun and have a sense of humor and, really showcase the style of our designers. And so there's things that I kind of know, but I think, it's a big question mark to me. Those when we put all those logos on and offered them on the t-shirts, those were print on demand, and that's not my favorite like level of quality. I think I would like to in the same way that we spend so much time getting the embroidery right, I would want to make sure that the whatever we print or is special and feels classic and feels special. So I want to make sure that's right.
Makes
I
a lot
want
of
to make
sense.
sure we get all those things right. So, and then over the next year, yeah, we're gonna do a little bit of experimenting, and hopefully we find our way with that.
Right on.
Another question that I'm dying to know the answer to is one of the things that makes your hats special is the depth of the stitching. And so we
Yeah.
often talk about the 3-dimensional aspect of some of the hat designs where the logo stands apart, almost like an 1/8 of an inch thick. And it
Yeah.
looks like a patch, but it's stitching, I believe. I mean, I'm
It's
not an expert.
all stitching. I mean,
Awesome.
I would say it's more dimensional than a patch. I've never seen a patch quite that dimensional.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Was that something that, again, I'm not asking you to reveal trade secrets, but like, was that something that as a company, you worked with New Era, or you talked to the production side, like, we want it thicker, we want it taller? I mean, because
Yeah.
I think some of the early Clinks don't necessarily have that depth, but the
Yeah.
last 2 years in particular, I'm thinking in particular, like Slow Jams came out, and the
Yeah.
depth on that is just crazy thick, and it really adds to the effect of seeing it when it's that thick on the hat. Can you say anything about the process of sort of getting that more sophisticated? Or
Yeah. So early on we were just sort of just trying to keep up, and then as we sort of figured out all of our systems, I just continued to invest more time and more money and more of my energy in my relationship with New Era towards getting the embroidery as good as we can get it. And well, it started with Brandiose, which is our design firm that I would say 20 years ago we decided, well, if we're going to design hats from Major League and Minor League Baseball, we should understand the manufacturing process. So, we went to Sparta, Tennessee to visit the Wilson jersey factory. We went to visit the New Era factory when it was in Mobile, Alabama, and we went to the factory that was in Buffalo when they had those factories. We spent the day sitting over the shoulder of the digitizers in Buffalo to learn the secret, like any secrets, just to sort of see their process. So that was like really where we cut our teeth, and where you started to see like more dimensionality with the Brandiose work. Clink's volume of designs up until like the last couple of years had been sort of like prohibitive as far as how hard I could push back on New Era, or how much energy I could invest in describing how I wanted each logo to be. Now that we really have our systems in place, each logo passes through the hands of 3 people before it goes to production to New Era. I'm really proud of that, and all that extra money and time that we invest to make sure that each one is really special. Because I just when a hat arrives and it's not like, wow, it doesn't like wow me, like I'm disappointed too. And you guys wait so long and trust me so much, and I just feel like if I'm not like if it's not like really blowing everyone's socks off when you pull it out of the box, like I just think I'm not serving you guys very well. So anyway, so I feel a real responsibility to just try to improve that as much as possible. And I love that. Yeah, it seems like people notice that, which makes me really happy. But the truth is, it's just New Era also, because of our volume now, really treats us amazingly well and gives us a lot of, frankly, preferential things. I'm really grateful to them. And we've had to earn that position, right, over the last few years. So now I think they understand what we want. And so I rarely have to push back. We give obsessively detailed instructions for every logo. Like I said, it passes through 3 hands. It passes through 3 hands before it gets to me, and then I put the final polish on it, and yeah, that's kind of it. So it's a real culmination. It's something like, it goes back to that t-shirt thing. I've been talking to t-shirt manufacturers now and t-shirt designers and being like, there's little things that you can do. Like even this shirt, which I think is super cool, but like, the print should be different on a small shirt or a women's shirt versus like a triple XL. Like those little bits of detail require a lot more work, but I think that it's worth it. So
we would agree.
Yeah, no,
I've
definitely
talked
the
a lot
customer's
to-
going to notice that.
Glenn, you got a question?
Yeah, I'm wanted to ask a question from the chat actually. Soundwave Threads says, are there any pre-orders rolling in soon?
yes, we were supposed to get one yesterday, but it's been delayed by like 10 days. So I think it'll come in early January, and then we'll have to process it. We have to sort everything, and so mid-January it'll be another big shipment.
Right on.
So
I
Glenn
got a question.
Glenn and I, being East Coasters, we want you to mail ours out before you send it to Aaron and Paco, so that we get our hats. we always get our hats after Aaron and Paco and Adam. It's not fair.
It helps that it's a shorter distance, man.
It is, yeah.
Listen,
Yeah.
be glad I didn't have a Connect at Hat Club when they were doing it, because I'd be like, yo, I'm just gonna go pick it up real quick.
Right. Exactly.
Yeah.
I had a question that I wanted to kind of piggyback on what Matt was talking about. So with the advancements that you've made in your whole process and the process that you're talking about, one of the things I noticed with the Clink Classics pre-orders, the top 6 sellers for the year that shipped, there's a hat that comes to mind. Cursed Kings comes to mind, that the classic version looks it embroidered a little different than the original, in that it looks like it has more depth and just a little bit more just intricacy to it. Is that something that you're doing in the sense of, when you did it the first time and you didn't quite get it the way that you wanted it, that you're looking to make those tweaks to get it to really look the way you want it? Is that what you're doing? Am I seeing that?
Yeah, they call it tapes, right? So when you submit a logo, we wait to get samples of the tapes. And so the tapes means like it's the instructions that the embroidery machines get. This color first, this field first, this direction of the thread. So when they cut a tape, and it arrives, I'll spend time. I walk. We call this the trench behind me, the main thing. I'll walk the trench and I just see things that I would do differently. And so I don't do it often, but yeah, for some of them I've corrected the tape a little bit. And so yeah, I think it's also manufacturing. I mean, in my opinion, and I know this is like unpopular as far as fit goes, but I think that Bangladesh does the best embroidery. It has the most dimensionality. It has the most clarity in detail. They do things like the design that went live tonight for the VIPs and that goes live, the dead stock drop that goes live tomorrow, the Panderos, just sort of have shocked me about how the level of depth and the level of detail in that depth, I've never seen
Right.
anything like it, and I've only see it in Bangladesh.
Wow.
And I mean, China's good too, but yeah, Bangladesh, yeah,
Yeah.
there it is, yeah.
Yep.
I think that's one of my favorite hats we did all year.
Yeah. It's
I think
definitely
Definitely
a
up
candidate
there.
for hat of the year. Yeah.
Yeah, it's unbelievable how good it is. I mean, it's
Yeah.
the embroidery, I think, is just incredible. And
Thick,
and it goes back to
chunky.
like that the depth with the detail on top of the depth.
Right.
I think it's really rare to see.
That's great.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I won't argue with you on the embroidery, but yeah, it's a fit thing, when it comes to Bangladesh. But
Yeah.
I think that we've all kind of pivoted now, to just ordering up. So
Yeah.
you might start to see that, in the numbers
Yeah.
that some of the sizes are changing. Some people
Yeah,
are
no.
lucky and they can just wear whatever size in whatever manufacturer. But for me, I have the worst luck when it comes to Bangladesh and actually having it fit.
Oh, bummer.
So I just had to size up and just go that route. But the tricky part for me now is dead stock, because the stock's not as good on a 7/8 as it is a 3/4 or a 5/8 or something like that. So
Yeah.
so it's
Right.
it's a tricky game for me.
I know, yeah. I gotta we gotta get our dead stock dialed in better. I feel like it's okay, but I don't know. It's that fine balance between I want them to still be special, but we have to make sure that people can get the hat they want to get. I don't know. Yeah.
Yeah.
On behalf of our colleague Glenn here, can you order one more size 8?
Okay.
Of
You got it,
everything.
Glenn.
I'm serious.
Yes.
Like sometimes there's
Literally everything.
only like 1 8, and when one person buys it, he has no chance of
Mm.
getting the hat. So just
Yeah.
or if
Okay.
it's Bangladesh, can you get an 8 and an 8? Because he can't get
Oh
into a
wow.
tight
Okay.
8.
Yeah. We could do that.
Hey, Glenn, your 8 went to Bert.
Right.
So I
Well,
want to.
one thing I was thinking, like maybe we should start listing the where the hat is manufactured in the description.
Definitely.
Yeah.
I
Well,
want to start
Appreciate
doing that.
It matters.
So yeah, on dead
Okay.
stock, that would help tremendously, but
Mhm.
because typically what we do is we just all communicate within
Share
our
it,
respective
yeah.
groups and stuff and say whoever got the pre-order, where's it from, that sort of thing. But yeah, on the website,
Yeah.
that would super help. Obviously, we know
Okay.
you can't do that on the pre-order because you have no idea where it's
I
coming
don't
from.
know. Yeah.
So
At
But
what
I
point
was
do
also-
you know? Like, when do you find out?
when it arrives, right?
Well, yeah,
Oh.
kind of when it arrives, or I get when I get a shipping notification. I mean, nothing like that you can really track. It's not.
Mhm.
It's pretty vague, but I get like usually a date that it's about to cross the docks. And so, yes, but I was thinking, and I was talking to my rep, and he thought it was possible. I was like, maybe I just always request a certain country to be manufactured in, and then people can just sort of know that with that consistency.
As
And
long as
he was
it's
like, I
not
don't know if we could guarantee it, but he was like, I think we could mostly
Laos,
fulfill it.
So
You don't like Bangladesh is also boxier too, right?
I don't care about the
yes.
boxy. I care about the Laos, like deer stalker. Like, I feel like I'm Elmer.
You feel like
Okay.
you're Elmer Fudd? Is that what you're saying?
All I'm
we
going
haven't had too many Laos. In fact, have we had any
No.
Laos hats? I don't think we have.
Just I
Yes.
think there was one shipment that had a handful of Laos. Yeah.
Whoever did the Merck's X-ray
Yes.
fucked it all up.
That's right.
Oh, bummer.
It was.
I'm pretty sure that was Laos.
trim.
It was Laos.
Right.
Okay.
I'm pretty sure. Yeah.
But just to be clear, Bangladesh is fine as long as it's clear it's from Bangladesh, right?
It's helpful,
Yeah,
yes. Because
yeah.
and you
then
order an 8
those
and
of
an
us
8
that-
for Glenn here. So
And we order an 8th and 8th.
just
yeah.
get the extra, yeah. Make
Look,
8
look.
and 8 the pre-order option, right?
Case in point, while we were doing this live, I placed an order for a VIP, the armchair quarterback. I bought the 8. It's sold out now.
Yeah.
one hat.
I mean, it's probably. I'm looking at it right now. It's probably only one of them.
I tried to pull a hat ninja on a 7 3/4, and I got the hey, we're sorry to let you know, but it's sold out.
Bummer. Yeah.
So I wanted
Well,
to
like
come
you
back.
said, you know.
Wanted to
Go
come
ahead.
back
Go
to
ahead. Glenn, sorry.
Panderos for a second. And one of the things that's extraordinary about this hat is not only the depth, but the fact that I can see the pattern in the handkerchief
That's insane.
with that amazing tiny detail. And this brings up a concern that I have sometimes with hats.
Uh-oh. Is he frozen? Am I frozen?
Oh no.
No,
No, you're not
frozen.
We can
I
hear-
hear everybody.
I can hear
y'all.
everybody.
Is the
Oh,
There he is.
There
Now he's
he is.
moving.
okay.
There we go.
All right. So would you say that this is because this came from Bangladesh that we got the clarity and the tiny details, or would you say it's maybe not that important?
Again, I think that hat sings as well as much as it does because it's done in Bangladesh. But that hat is I mean, there's other things that I've done to it that it's sort of were foundations that help make sure that the stuff was embroidered, that those details were additionally embroidered well. So I think it would have been good on a hat made in China or something. But yes, I do. I think Bangladesh is exceptional. I think there's they have some special sauce that maybe have higher
Like,
That's an
quality
interesting point
machines.
because
Or
I never really considered that there would be a difference in the actual finer points of embroidery in a different country. So that's cool to know.
definitely,
It's definitely something to pay attention to.
Yeah, the last few shipments have all been Bangladesh, and I've just been so pleased. And so, so I don't know.
I'd like to toss to Mr. Adam Gilbert, who's joined us, and say, "Hey, Adam,
Hi, Adam.
Speaking of detail, can you hold up your hat to the camera, Adam?
Yeah.
Because I think that's a great example.
Right.
It
That is a great
looks
one.
like
But that one doesn't have any raised elements, which are
It's all
would be
very
prohibitive.
barely over yet raised.
But it looks like the cross stitching you'd see. I mean,
It does,
Right,
yeah.
the texture. That's definitely something that we've all talked about before is the wizardry that you do with texture in embroidery and the way that you're able to make something look exactly like it's supposed to in terms of a cross stitch or in terms of just musculature on an animal or something. It's really something else to see what you've been able to accomplish just with that digitization to embroidery. It's just it really blows us all away when we see that.
Thanks, that means so much.
And I think
long time no see.
Long time no see.
You want me to bust out the shirt?
Are you? Yeah, yes. Look, join my club.
very exclusive club here.
Yeah.
See, now you're going to give me a reason to travel all the way across the country to go to San Diego, aren't you?
Yeah,
There it is.
Nice.
Yeah, they're pretty nice. There might be an opportunity. There might be an opportunity for everyone to nab one soon.
Nice material too. I like the little stain on it, kind of washed look.
Yeah, there's like a washed. It's comfy.
that's cool.
It's comfy. It's made by New Era. I think it's really cool.
Do those New Era shirts go bigger than 3X?
No,
Asking
not
for
in
a
this
rent.
style. I think maybe some of the cuts, maybe. Yeah, we've had a lot of requests for 3X and 4X, and we'll have to make sure we find the right.
Hey, Mike,
style
are you
for
going to
them.
do Hat Ninja shirts?
It's up to Tony. We've been
Okay.
talking about it, but thank you. I'll ask him.
I'll rock a Hat Ninja shirt.
Oh, for real? Thanks. Yeah.
Mike, do you have any questions?
Well, no. The question I had was answered earlier about the snaps. I know we're kind of taboo, but like I have 3 young kids, and just their heads are kind of growing exponentially.
They're growing.
And you can't really in this economy invest in a $40-$50 hat for a kid to wear 6-7 months.
Yeah.
And so definitely snaps would be great. I would love to see some snaps.
My son got my first fitted Raiders hat sent to him by Chad, Total Package Chad, and by the time it got to, he had already outgrown it.
Oh wow.
Mm.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
snaps would be freaking awesome for the kids. I've got 2 young ones myself, 4 and 8. So
I am sort of curious about like the Adam Gilbert collection that got distributed. And it was all these adorable little kids wearing these
Mm.
adult-sized hats that you could fit a lot of brains into.
Uh-huh.
But it's like, well, how are those kids doing now with their hats? We still wear 'em?
Yeah,
They
a
all
lot
have
of them.
heads now bigger than mine.
I feel like it was a good mix. There were some really small ones, like my daughter who was there today rocking this one. But I think because they were pretty good about posting them, I asked them like, you don't have to, especially since it's your kid. But if you would want to post it, so just to spread the love and everything, that'd be awesome. And I feel like the kids, there were some in like the teens that were still rocking those and stuff. But obviously, it's rare. It's more of a small kids thing, but yeah.
Or a PhD.
Yeah. Or Jesse, yes.
I have a question. I actually have 2 questions. I got one for Casey and one for Mike. Mike, are you over in Japan permanently?
Yes, I am. I've been here 26 years.
Okay. I was just
Wow.
wondering if you were gonna end up coming stateside ever again.
No,
No, that's
I'm
a
here.
wrap.
Yeah.
Awesome. What do you do?
Well, for 20 years, I've been working in the translation, interpreting English language industry. In the past 10 years, I shifted into export, and then that all came to an end this year. So, aside
Gotcha.
from the Assist Ninja, that will continue indefinitely. But yeah, my industry's shifted to real estate. So.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
Excellent. And for my brother Casey,
Mhm.
so I know you and I have talked about this, but all my content lately on the Mercs page has been going back to, of course, what I consider the glory days of
I've been loving this journey you've been taking us on.
Yeah.
man. Casey, you have no idea. And I'm just gonna give it up to Al and laughing because he's scoured the bowels of the internet to find stuff I've never even seen.
That's crazy.
I've never even seen half of this stuff. So props to him. But what are the chances we're going to see some other 1.0 repops? Because a lot of people love the encrypted stuff. And I know it's all about who has the rights to what, but we got to see Ice Rain come back as a Clink. We got to see, of course, Wallbats. We got to see
Glowfish.
Glowfish.
All that. Right.
Taco Bowls. Yeah, there's been a few.
Mhm. Yeah.
Can we get a Sloths repop, please?
Okay.
And a Kyoto Kaiju,
yeah.
please.
Kyoto Kaiju. Oh,
Kyoto Kaiju.
Aaron's been begging me.
Please.
Ooh,
Please.
I wonder if this would be kind of a little in-store only. Of course, that means I'm
Stop that.
relying on Adam to look out for me, but
Right.
I'm wondering like if that would fit into like an in-store only sort of offering.
Yeah, could yeah. Yeah, there's some old tapes that I would love to redig up. I should do that with our rep to see what he can do. I mean, we could recut that stuff, but I think some of those are really well done, and we should just reissue them. The encrypted stuff is more complicated because our relationship with Hack Club isn't the same as it used to be. I mean, we're still cordial and everything, but we're not as intertwined. We're not intertwined at all anymore. We're completely independent. So yeah, that's a little bit of a question mark. But I've been wanting to revisit that. But no, for the store, I don't have any plans right now for any additional 1.0 sort of reissues. No, when yeah, anything totally new that has not been released in the shop is going to be from designers that we all know and love, and it's stuff that just hasn't been seen that we're either collaborating on the side with, or that they pitch to me, and or maybe some things that I've, if you're a designer, our queue is sort of infamous for feeling like a design is sort of lost in the abyss of the queue, and as often it's just we only have so many spots to fill, so I try to put the best 6 selling hats in the shop every week. But there's stuff that I love that I'm like, I don't know how great it's going to do, but I think we could do it in a smaller scale here in the store, and so I think you'll see some of that come back. You might even see some new logos. I want to experiment next year with logos that have never been produced, but that stay online too. Everyone's going to get exciting new stuff. It's not going to just be about the store. But
speaking of which, you had mentioned collabs. Once the store gets up and running, would Clink be open to doing collabs again? Like, for example, I haven't posted it yet, but tonight is about the Mishka collab.
Oh, interesting. Fun. Yeah. One of my most favorite projects we did. Yeah.
And that,
Mishka and I we still talk. I still talk to Greg, and I would love to do something with him. We were going to do a Clink thing, like and Clink Mishka thing in 2023, but it kind of got delayed. But I would love to do a Mishka thing. I want to do a bunch of San Diego collab stuff with breweries, with the zoo, with
cool.
the Padres.
Wow.
The Padres would be fun.
Padres would be great.
Yeah, I think there's going to be some big collabs coming out next year.
That's cool.
Really big.
Sorry.
Right on.
So on that note too, Casey, you've mentioned a couple of times about stuff coming into the shop that we haven't seen before. One of the things that I've noticed, and I think several other people have noticed, is that we're all big fans of the stickers and the pins. You're doing an awesome job with the new pins that have been coming out, that are replicating some of our favorite designs. But I've noticed a few stickers that we've never seen an actual, mock-up that was either in crits or made it to the shop. Is there any chance that some of these designs that we're seeing that are going on stickers might someday end up actually becoming a hat, like you've spoken to?
Oh yeah, I see. Yeah, that's a good idea. Oh yeah, there's some stuff that's just been stickers. Well, when a logo, especially a Kong logo that I love, doesn't like get enough love online during crits, I'll just buy it from the designer just so I can make stickers out of it. But I do think, and I think those logos sometimes people start to get an affinity for those because they're so cool
Propinquity
in real life, Yeah. Which one specifically? I mean, one of my favorites is like the puking, like Kong where he's puking up hats that Hobo did. That one's so good. Which one would you want to see on a hat, Aaron?
I got to see if I can find my bag.
Dig
here.
it up.
So
I'm
not
sure.
Yeah.
I got a question.
Of the magenta Kong, and yet, where's the magenta Kong hat? The sticker, it's in like half my boxes, and I'm like,
is the magenta Kong?
Where?
We need to have a magenta Kong. Well, I feel like I did too many big Clink hats and I did too many Kong hats at some point this year, and so I paused all of that. We'll start bringing some of those back.
Can we get
I want to do a
can as
magenta
front
Kong.
hit?
That'd be great.
Can we get the Clink can as a front hit?
I don't know if that's front hit worthy.
I'm just saying.
Can
I
we
love
get
that logo.
the soda can with the Clink on it?
I love how we all decided it was a soda can.
Yeah. It can be whatever kind of can you want.
For knowing Casey as long as I can guarantee you that is not a soda can.
Oh yeah, I know. I'm trying to cut back. I'm doing a pretty good job too, but I'm cutting back.
Mike, do you do assists on t-shirts?
I do assist on anything.
My man.
Anything.
So
We gotta talk.
I know one sticker that had a hat is the
Uh-huh.
pinup girl.
Oh yeah.
Oh, yeah, like our Sophie the
That's-
Scribbler.
Sophie the Scribbler.
Yeah. That's definitely what I was thinking of.
I think that one is something you should
Oh,
look out for
With
next year.
professional
Yeah.
women's baseball starting up this year.
Oh yeah, wouldn't that be fun? I know, it's so cool seeing that. No, I think that design is likely going to be coming around next year.
Yes.
There it is.
Even
Oh,
even
so-
my business partner might not know about that. So
This isn't a hat design, right, Casey? This is sticker only design, right?
sticker only, yeah. That was done by a really cool illustrator, and we would have to really rethink that one.
Yeah.
For that for embroidery, I would love that. Yeah, I mean that's
I
the
just-
design.
I love skateboard,
Yeah.
skateboard designs like that. I think those are super fun.
I know that one is so cool. I know. No, I want
Yeah,
to do
that
more
was
stuff
one
with Bert Kreischer. I want to do more stuff. He's just such a super fan, and he's been so fun to work with, and so we're gonna do more. Well, hopefully we get some more stuff done with him, and then we have some like crazy, like I said, like some crazy collaborations with some like massive brands. It's
Can't
gonna be
wait.
really. There's gonna be some crazy stuff coming out next year. I hope to
That's exciting.
roll out our first like big collab, and which is, I mean, I'm sort of giving it away, but like by Comic Con. I think when we have Comic Con
Oh.
here, I would love
Oh,
to roll out our first big collaboration collections that we're going to start doing. So
That only makes sense with with an event of that scale, just
yeah,
that many people, and
Mhm.
that's a really cool idea. That's great.
Yeah, and we can use our space as like activation. We can be a part of the Comic Con. I mean, I've been to Comic Con since I was 13, and I love it there. So I hope to be a bigger
Nice.
part of it.
We talked
I'm
about
sorry.
about when the shop opened, having a Clink Kong with all the people from around the country coming out there for the grand opening, and yeah, people flying out. Members of the buy sell trade, members of the
Making it all
show.
Big convention. Absolutely.
That would be so cool. Yeah. I mean, I'm gonna make sure that everyone who wants to be here for those first few. I think we're gonna have a few events because our capacity in the speakeasy is only going to be about 40. So we're gonna have to regulate how many people come in.
Yeah,
so.
no kidding. You'll have a line around the block twice.
I mean,
if you can only fit that many
yeah.
people.
But
You would.
I want the party to just keep going all this year. I think it's gonna be great. Yeah,
That's awesome.
yeah. Guys, I promised my wife I would leave here
You're good.
15 minutes ago.
No, you're fine, Casey.
sound like me.
Thank you. Right, that's all of us, man.
Is that everybody?
Yes.
Okay, but I just
Thank
want
you.
to say thank you to you all. You're all some of my most favorite follows on socials, and I just feel such a love and responsibility to you all to just keep making sure that Clink keeps kicking ass. And I want to offer new things, and I want to grow, and I want all this investment that you've put in time and money into supporting our artists. I want to make sure that pans out and in just an awesome way. And I don't know, you guys are the epitome of the vibe that I want the Clink Room to embody, and I just want to thank you for that. You guys are so cool. And this was so
Thanks.
fun and casual, and let's do it again soon.
Yeah, that's awesome. Thank you
Thanks,
so much,
man.
Casey.
Thank you.
We can't
Absolutely.
thank you
bro.
enough.
Thank you.
Thanks
Yeah.
for having us.
Yeah, absolutely.
Cheers, brother.
Well, have a Merry Christmas, Happy Holidays, all
Same to you.
the happy holidays to everybody.
Yep.
And again, I just can't tell you enough how grateful I am for you guys.
Awesome.
Right
We're
on.
grateful
Stopping
for you
by.
too, Casey. Thank you.
Nice.
Okay,
Really
thanks,
appreciate
guys.
the
Bye
time.
bye.
Thank you.
Nice.
All right.
Thank
see ya.
you. Have a good one.
Mike, what time is it in Japan right now, bro?
It's lunchtime.
Sorry about
Yeah.
the detour.
Oh,
no
yeah,
worries,
sorry,
no.
Mike. Yeah.
No, it's a pleasure seeing Casey. I've never spoken to him face to face, so that was
Really?
very good. Yeah, great.
Yeah.
Mike, how long have you
Yeah,
been
that was-
collecting Just out of curiosity.
I know.
My first hat was when I was 8 years old, so that would have been fuck, I don't know the math.
You're only 27.
almost 40 years. Almost 40 years.
Oh my
Yeah.
God!
Yeah.
Wow.
And it's so funny that in the rare occasion that I might see somebody ask if the Hat Ninja is legit or if Mike Wyckoff is legit, for assists, I can't help but chuckle, because I mean, I remember, just the early days of FHS, like you mentioned, and you were probably my second international connection, because I think my first one was Lee Roche from Australia.
Oh, yeah.
And he was my first international connection, and then you stepped in and just like you between the two of you, man, I went broke. So
You did order
some
a
of my-
lot. Yeah.
Oh man, yeah, some of my favorite hats, dude. Some of my favorite hats from you, and just stuff that we can't get domestically, and it's just it's just fun, and plus it's really cool to be able to say, I got this hat from Japan, or I got this hat from Australia, it's just, I dig stuff like that. So it's really cool. So
Thank you.
I love what what you've made available, and and those I've been into fitted since I was a teenager myself, but I didn't start seriously collecting until like around 2018, I would say. And so when I connected with you, it was like opening another door, of fitteds that I didn't even know that I had access to. And then even when I went to Japan last, I didn't have the time or ability to, track down a bunch of New Era shops. And so I was stuck with buying, in stadium stuff at the Hanshin Tigers, and it wasn't New Era, So I remember, coming back saying, Mike, you got to help me out. I need you to help me out.
Look, now that you mentioned that, I do have a few examples of what you're talking about, and for a lot of people that don't collect hats other than like MLB or MILB. Japan is just on a different level.
Yes.
They do like the standard on fields, but the majority of hats you see in Japan are not even close to like baseball related. They're more like cultural. And this is something that dropped, I think, 3 years ago. This is the Ishikawa Masumi collection. And I'll just give you a couple examples here. Like something like this, you're not going to see
Jesus.
It looked like, yeah.
Oh my
Paco, are you okay?
God.
But here's the best part of this hat.
Oh
Yeah.
my
Yeah.
God.
Fantastic.
Wow.
hmm
Yeah.
Yep.
So I mean,
How do you
just,
inside out?
yeah, right. I don't wear it. I don't wear it. I
Oh,
keep
that's
that
Exactly.
pristine white.
Wow.
Right.
Oh my god. And then so this guy did a series of 12 along with like the old style Zodiac. So they had like 12 different animals. There's a dragon.
Jesus.
Oh,
There's a whole bunch, but then here's another one. Like this is based on the Buddhist designs.
Yeah. Put me up on the screen
So
with Mike, Matt.
okay.
there you go. Oh,
Yeah.
perfect.
Yeah.
You got
Right?
it. And then you
I got
see
the
what
other-
you have.
I got
You
the other one.
the red little
Right.
strip. Yeah.
Oh, that's
Yep.
beautiful.
Right.
Oh my
And
God.
that's all embroidery, guys. That's 100%
Yeah.
embroidery around there.
100%.
Wow.
And speaking of embroidery, like this is two of my favorite hats of all time.
You
This is
beat
the
me to my
original
question.
Great Wave. This is the original Great Wave, which weighs a ton. It's like
It weighs like
literally-
7 pounds, dude.
Yeah, it's crazy.
Wow.
It's insane.
That's full embroidery.
That was
And
back
just-
in like 08, 09, right?
No, this one, I'm thinking it was late 2020.
Yeah.
Maybe
That sounds right.
2020 or 2021. I can't even fold it in because that stitch is so thick.
Oh,
It just
my
has to sit
Lord.
on that thing.
And I'll tell you
And
what, it raises your body temperature by like 10 degrees.
Yeah,
I think it's so
right,
hot.
Right.
I mean,
Right.
I'm not even kidding. You just
Now-
sweat
now
that
you-
thing.
Because Japan is so into detail, when the original came out, there's a lot of complaint about the wave being in the reverse order or the reverse the mirror. So they
Reverse
redid
flow,
it
right.
with the Tokyo Museum, and this is the correct because I think
Wow.
I'm reversed now, but this is the actual direction,
Wow.
and it's a full
That's awesome.
embroidery all the way around
Insanely beautiful.
Yeah, it's
with the Tokyo
I- you
Museum.
know, And the
Maybe.
under visor, that's
Yeah.
one of the things that
Yeah.
that like hurt my heart was when those those museum hats came out, because
Right.
if you remember, that was when I wasn't working, and so I didn't even ask you to try and track those down for me, because they also did the ones with the guardians, the temple guardians.
Yes, that's right.
on
Fuji
two different
Rising.
hats.
Yeah.
Yeah, just amazing hats, and it just hurts my heart every time I see them.
Well, today's your lucky day because I'm going to send you a size 8 just for you.
Stop it!
No,
really?
I'm just joking. No.
Oh, okay. Thanks.
Don't make Aaron cry.
Oh man, I would have.
Yeah.
I would have teared up. I would have.
Got him.
Yep, straight up.
All right.
But
I was just quickly. I was sorry. I was just quickly asked to spotlight some of these the MPB hats. So I'm going to just throw these up. These are actually all for sale, by the way. If you want them, I'm going to give you a special $50 price.
Oh my god.
This is the Yomiuri Giants.
Ooh.
Right here, white, simple white stitch. This is the old logo with the crossbones here. Again,
Do you have any tigers?
Giants I'm getting to it. Black and orange. And then I got the base orange. So these are all three are the older design. So now they're collectors. I got some tigers here. This is the 9-time champs.
Wow.
Oh wow.
Yeah, that's a good one. That's nice.
Oh my god. What size are those,
Yeah.
Mike?
These are all 3/8. But I do
Yes.
have like a whole bunch of dead stock. People kind of balked after they ordered. So I do have a lot
Oh
of
my-
Oh, that's
Wow,
so
look
cool.
at that.
Mm,
That's
What?
hella cool.
I will buy
That's
that.
crazy.
Yeah. Wow.
Got anything in a size 7?
So I do. I'm gonna have to go to my stock and post up pictures on Instagram of all the extra stock I have because I kind of want to get rid of it before my work starts in February. But I'll definitely be posting on Instagram of all the extra hats I need to get rid of. But I'm gonna give you guys a special price too. So
Awesome.
Clear it out. Yeah.
So here's an example of what Mike has gotten me in the past. This metallic gold
Oh,
Giants for the
nice.
new era 100 year.
the 100.
Holy
Yeah.
basil.
Yeah,
Oh.
yeah, just gorgeous.
That is
Oh my
And then I got this one as well.
Wow.
Also
yes.
metallic gold,
Tora.
Mm.
Yeah.
That's sweet.
Oh my god.
right?
So that's the Japanese character reading tiger.
Ah.
And then this was my first Hanshin Tigers,
Oh yeah.
That I got.
Classic.
the
White,
green
yeah.
with the green under.
Nice.
Yeah, love this thing.
Beautiful.
Yeah, no back hit, but yeah,
Nice.
the winners. And you know what
Tigers
one I always
testing.
regret? You know what one I always regret not getting, Mike, was the Tigers with this logo with the gold crown and the black rim.
Yes.
That one, I don't know what I was thinking passing on that one.
The Tigers, they only started selling 5950s in 2017. Until
Oh,
then,
wow,
it was,
really?
they only carried Mizuno, and I think New Era, they stepped up in Japan and they started pushing hard to all of the pro teams here, and so now they finally have all 12 teams in New Era, but it took a while. And I was not about to buy a Mizuno snapback
Yeah,
with like a lack of support on the front. But,
right. It's
Yeah.
all unstructured, right?
Yeah. So
Yep.
and I do have another one, the old Kintetsu Buffaloes over here.
Oh my god.
This goes back. This is a throwback hat. with pinwheel.
Oh, that's so cool.
And
That's
this is
awesome.
not. Yeah, this is a proper. No, it isn't. Oh, I just realized that now. No, it is. It is. Yeah, it's got the 6-panel, right? It looks like the old type, right?
Yeah.
I don't know what you call that one.
I don't either. I've never seen that before.
Yeah.
That's really cool. It's like
No,
an overlay on the
Yeah, it
panels
is.
themselves,
Yeah,
right?
they stitched it over top.
Yeah,
So it is.
that's crazy.
It is a 6-panel. Yeah.
Wow.
All right, Mike. Let me hop in there and ask you a question.
Sure.
What's up, man? I'm Adam, by the way.
What's what?
I'm Adam, by the way.
Oh, nice to meet you, Adam.
Yeah, we've never chatted before. So, all right. Back here in the Clink sphere, some people, not myself, not self-proclaimed, call me the facilitator. I like helping people out, finding hats and everything. I have a pretty good memory, which really helps. So I want you to speak.
He has an amazing working memory. Like he stores everything.
Yeah. Like if you
You said your name was Adam. Sorry.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. And I said in the Clink sphere only, like I don't do like MILB or anything. I'm not an OG or anything, but in the Clink sphere, some people call me the facilitator. So I want you to speak to, being the assist master. If obviously it's not just business for you, so I'm assuming it's like a sense of pride, right? Like you take great pride in like helping people, like making them happy and being a plug for them, right? Brings a sense of joy.
It does, yeah.
Yeah. So speak to that.
Yeah, to that. Oh, yeah. So I think it's just having been in Japan for so long, I really picked up on that whole idea of omotenashi, which is just making your guest or your customer happy. And so, yeah, it's basically how my car parts business started as well, where I was just trying to help out the community and connect people with things they wanted. And yeah, it really is. If you're that kind of person, you appreciate being appreciated, that's just means everything. And so when I started in assisting in hats, it was the same thing. It was just I love hats. I've been wearing hats my whole life. I've been known as the hat teacher when I rock up to my English classes. Like 20 years ago, I was always wearing a hat. So that kind of, it stuck, and people would like not even recognize me without my hat on. So well, that's kind of how it is with baseball players too. When they're not wearing a hat, it's just like, who's that? Right.
That guy?
Yeah. But no, it's just exactly what you said. It's just making people happy by getting them what they want and being that connection for them. For Aaron, he's actually a fan of the Hanshin Tigers, and his wife is from Japan. So being that facilitator to connect him with things that he can't normally get, it makes me happy. And I feel the exact same way you would, just connecting people. And yeah.
And the cool thing for someone like me, I made a friend out of it as well, and that's been really cool too,
Truly,
to have this connection, in another country that, that I'm in contact with on a regular basis, and it's really cool. It's neat.
And then things like that, they emerge out of those business transactions. At first, it's just like, you got to pay up front, but like 2-3 deals into it, it's just like, sure, I got you covered. I pick up hats for people. I don't ask for money. And then sometimes these rare opportunities where people come to Japan just to visit the country, I'm asking them, well, where are you going to be? I want to, meet up with you in person. We go out to have dinner or have a drink. I've done that a few times with several people in the hat community, as well as the car business. And it's just those connections, those human connections that I'm able to make because of my assists. It just makes me really happy. And I can't ask for anything else. It's just,
That's good stuff.
Well, I don't want your daughter to starve, so
Right.
you need to step out.
I do actually. Thank you.
We very much appreciate, and we'll have you can come back, and we
We'd
should
love
do
to have you back.
Yeah,
Thank
Mike.
you.
We should do an all Japan themed episode where we like show Japan themed clinks and everybody.
That sounds awesome.
Everybody
That
who
sounds
has
awesome.
like, I have a couple of Otani hats from. Oh, I could bring those out. We could we could just run with it and do a Japan.
Let's
Japan
do it.
night,
Yeah,
so.
sure.
Let's do that.
Right on.
Sounds good. All right. Thank you guys
Right
so
on, Mike.
much
Nice to
for
meet
giving me
you.
this opportunity to talk to you.
Thank you for
Nice to
coming
meet you,
on.
Adam, Jesse,
Yeah, me too.
Paco, Glenn, Aaron, and Matt. We'll talk again soon. And thanks again.
Thanks
Yeah,
for joining
right on.
us.
Thanks for being with us. Really appreciate it.
All right.
Take it
Thank
easy,
you.
Mike.
Later, Mike.
Nice
Bye-bye.
to meet you. Have a good one, man.
That's
Jesse,
a
Zach wants-
corner
Zach-
of the hat community, by the way. That's a
Zach
cornerstone of the hat
wants to know.
community.
Zach wants to know what you're drinking. Jesse, I don't know if you saw it, but
Me?
Zach wants to know if it's a let's see, what did he say? Grigio Blanc? He said, I'm thirsty now.
Prosecco. It's Prosecco.
Oh, there you go.
Aldi's finest Prosecco. It's fine.
We missed
It's absolutely
this.
fine.
I didn't get to put this one up. Aaron did.
When did I die inside? What did I miss?
Oh, when he said, I'll get you a size 8. No, not
Oh,
really.
oh, yeah, when he
Yeah.
said not really, yes, I did. A little part of me did
Yes.
like smash to the ground.
That
Yes,
shit was
I will admit.
hilarious.
Rest in peace, Aaron.
Oh, that's good. That's funny.
Oh, that's hilarious. That's
Oh,
because I
Paco.
thought for a second.
Yes.
Because I mean, I
Paco,
wish
hold
I had
that
a
bottle
picture.
up again. I'm interested to what you got.
Yeah, that looks like something legit.
Right on.
Bourbon and
This
Coke.
has been
Bourbon,
all
huh?
me. My wife's had a shot of this, but this has been all me since the show. So, we getting it in.
There we go. All right.
Sure. Good for you.
And I
Matt.
got to go shooting tomorrow at like 10 a.m. So this
Oh my
is going to be
goodness.
fun.
Is that camera shooting
That's
or like
funny.
like gun range
Shooting.
Second
Confused.
Amendment.
Okay. I didn't know we're talking about clay pigeons or if we were like bird watching or something. Like
Out in the middle of the desert,
So-
I've got some printers that need to get office spaced.
That's
Some of you
great.
are not old enough to get that reference.
Right. That's good stuff.
Damn, it feels
But,
good to be a gangster.
But real quick to close out on my heart shattering moment. So those hats that I was talking about with Mike, the guardians are temple guardians, and they're these statues that are just enormous. I've actually seen them with my own eyes, and they're like, I don't even know how big they are, but they're just gigantic, and they're at the either side of the entrance gate to this temple in Japan that I visited, and I just remember seeing those hats, seeing the pictures of the hats, going, oh my God, I had to go back into my camera roll to find my Japan pictures to be sure that was it. And they were fantastic renderings of these guardians. It was really, really something. It was neat to see. So if you ever see museum hats from Japan, take a close look and consider strongly getting them, because you will regret very largely not grabbing something like that, because as Mike said, it's definitely something cultural. It's not just about baseball. It's not just about sports or anything like that. There's something that really is impressive. It's really cool stuff.
Can you see this on the screen?
Yeah, I can see that. It's none of those.
Okay.
I'll have to see what I can pull up, but yeah, it's not those, unfortunately.
Well, if
I
we
might
do
even still
our,
have them bookmarked.
if we do our Japan themed
Right.
hat, you could do a little advanced.
I can have Mike send me. I'll just have Mike send me pictures of his hats, and I'll just cry more.
Yeah.
Matt will make the slide.
Oh man.
Hey,
Are we?
real quick before we move on, I don't know who Violent J the Southwest Gangster is, but I'm assuming he said, "Who called you that?" to me. I'm certified in the Clink space, so people that work for Clink can call me that too. You can ask about him. Like I said, I'm not an OG or anything, and I'm not corny enough to give myself self-proclaimed.
I
nickname.
am
So-
never going to forget. There was like a 7-step trade, like last.
Oh my
summer.
God.
Do you remember? Do y'all remember that? Were y'all here? Paco,
Yes.
you remember? Aaron?
I remember
There was
that.
like this 7-step trade. I don't know how long it took, but it was like this hat was traded to this person, to this person, and to this person.
Yep.
And it was like,
Yep.
and then and everybody got what they wanted. I mean, it was just extraordinary. It was talent, memory, relationships. Like Adam has a skill, and it should
Facilitate.
translate into a lot of money.
Well, not only do you have a skill, but you have this network that
incredible.
are like-minded people, like yourself, and it's amazing that what you guys have been able to track down and facilitate. I mean, for lack of a better word, it's truly impressive. What you guys do, and it's really. The only thing that it makes me sad is that my head's not smaller, because I would be heavy into exactly what you're doing if I could fit those damn sizes.
I know.
Put it this way, I can say I am
That.
looking for a blue raspberry free lollipop, and Adam knows exactly what the hell I want for that too.
Yeah. Mhm.
I put
He already
put some
knows.
feels in it. Yeah.
By the way, Adam has a skill that should translate into money, but Adam also has a care package coming to him.
Oh,
Hey.
Okay. Sweet.
Very cool.
Yeah, I think like just to touch on to expand on like things that y'all have said, because like I told Mike, it's not a business for me or anything. I just know a lot of you through this, and it's more of like it's easy to connect with a shared passion. So as like Matthew would know and stuff, and Paco, I haven't made off of these, and some have been mutual trades, and some have just been like, hey, this came up for a great price. I know how much it would mean to you. So like I would like we all love that feeling, right? So like that's why I like that, because it just feels so good to like our partners might think, oh, these are hats, like, oh, and you got in another hat, right? But when you can connect with someone because you know how much it'll mean to them, then it is a little bit more. And then so what has happened is through networking and through like having a good rep and stuff, I've been able to meet more of you. And so if I hit someone up, I feel like someone is less reluctant to maybe be like, oh, let me hear him out, or like, oh yeah, you know what, he might be able to get something I know of too, right? So it's just like and then it spirals, right? So it's been a lot of fun to get to know a lot of you and your tastes too. Like
if it wasn't for Adam, I would not have completed my OG Boogeymen logo, because I completely forgot Hat Club did the icy version of it. Totally forgot. And
how could you forget? That was a big deal when that came out, man.
Dude, I got Kurt jacked on it. Like, and I just kind of like, I put it off to the back because I'm like, these they don't even care. It's a hat that Hat Club put it. They don't even know. I played that whole side of it. I was so bad. So I but he got me that and my red black tigers.
Yeah.
So
nice.
Yeah.
And then at the store today, I was looking at all the. I mean, again, if you have a small head, take a chance on a mystery hat, because there are so many good hats left. Oh my god, and like rows and stacks. And I was looking.
Oh, there's a ton.
Like 7 1/4, maybe.
7 1/4, 7 1/8.
Last
time I was there,
there's a lot more 8s. Yeah, there's a lot of 1/8s that I was like, ooh, that's good too. But I looked up, and Casey was like, yeah, just grab some, because I had grabbed some for Jesse while I was there. And luckily I did too, right? Last one's there. And I looked it up, and I was like, oh, I bet you.
I was at the hand dentist while he was.
The hand dentist.
I was like, I saw one. I was like, I bet you she wants that. So I picked it out, told Casey and everything, and then I said, hey, send me a list, and she sent a photo of 12 hats, and it was one of them. So got it. Boom.
Nice.
Done, right?
I never thought I was going to get that one. I never thought that was going to happen for me.
Which one?
What is it?
You could tell him, Jesse. It's your.
The
it's
Rackety
your hat.
Coon. It's the Roadkill. The original.
Oh yeah.
Oh, nice.
Oh,
that's a score.
That's
awesome.
I don't care what colorway that comes out with. You got a colorway of that raccoon. I'm getting it. I love it so much. It's like, it's cute. It's macabre. Roadkill resonates with me. I want that hat in every color in perpetuity.
That's so cool. I'm kicking myself because I forgot that you were going there, Adam. You know, there was something that hit dead stock today that I was hoping to size up on, but I missed
forgot
it.
to ask Casey about dead stock
I missed
versus people going into the store.
Yeah.
I forgot to ask him.
Oh.
I'll catch him on the text message or something.
I'm super mad though because it was like I've only been twice, but it's super like open now. Like they've had so many sales, they've really like cleared the shelves, right? Which is great for them. But I was like, I was kind of hoping there might be some new stuff there. And I was talking to Louis, and he was like, "Oh, we're expecting it today." And so, unfortunately, with my family,
like you mentioned,
there, I kind of made him wait a little bit longer. But it never happened. So, yeah, they're expecting a new shipment any day, and I was just like waiting, like, well, maybe it'll be any hour, but alas.
Right. Well, maybe you have to go back tomorrow before you leave.
Yeah, maybe.
If you do, let me know.
It looks like Kong Bustion is mostly sold out.
Well, I
On
think
the
it was
desktop.
at least more than more than half sold out when it hit.
Yeah.
Pandaros is too.
Is that right?
Yeah.
Oh,
Pandaros is the one.
I don't know if I should get it or
Pandaros
not.
is the one I wanted to size up. That was the one I
Pandaros
wanted,
is so freaking good, man.
There's only
mine
2
fits,
sizes
but
left
not
in
as good as I
Pandaros.
wanted to.
There's a
Really?
7
Yeah.
and 7. The funny thing about
And while
Pandaros is I got that on buy sell trade from somebody. Somebody was willing to part with it, which I'm shocked at.
That's
I
wild.
swear
How
Violent
can
J
anybody?
is still out,
What?
and he wants us to go into crits.
Well, let's do some crits.
Let's
do
get
it.
it. Let's get it.
Actually, I was going to recommend that we just roll the crits to next week because there's not going to be one next week. What do you-
Oh no! I have not been drinking
Okay.
to not do.
To not do crits.
Yeah.
All right. You want to do crits?
At least some
Paco,
of
hey,
them.
hey,
At least some of
Paco's
them.
Paco's got the chamber loaded, so you know we have to roll. Okay,
While
we gotta go.
you're queuing up crits, shout out and thank you to Matt for telling Casey to order another 8.
I'm here for you, buddy. I'm here for you.
Appreciate
was
it.
good stuff.
Appreciate it.
That was good stuff.
Like I literally bought the only 8 of Armchair Quarterback while the show's going on.
And pray it doesn't get. We don't have it.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, and the other thing is I know that they do make 8 and 1/8 hats in some of the baseball sizes.
Sure.
So I tried to put that out for you, buddy.
Yeah, I've seen New Era on another company. I can't remember what company it was, but another company's website, they had 8 and 1/8.
I've seen bigger than that too.
Oh, I bet.
All right, you guys want to do it?
Let's do it.
Let's
All
do
right.
it.
Yeah.
Obviously, Mike's not going to be here to comment, but everybody except for me picked the one on the left. So it's a free for all. Y'all have at it.
I would have picked it too.
I like this one. It reminds me of EPMD for
Yeah,
hip hop fans with the bucket the two with the
bucket hats. Yeah.
Yeah.
And it's I know like who was it? Matt, was it orange and purple aren't your favorite color?
Yeah,
Right.
it's just a color thing for me.
My wife just handed me another drink.
All right.
Oh, it's gonna be fun.
Fully loaded.
It's Phoenix Suns colors for me.
Oh,
So,
yeah.
and being from Phoenix and being a Suns fan, I'm totally okay with it. I also would not mind a different colorway.
Okay.
I'd be down for it in a different colorway, but I think this is cool. I really like this a lot.
I actually did not pick this one, but I do like it. I just don't like the gray, and I understand why he might have chose gray, but I just don't like the gray crown. I love the logo, and the purple
What would you
under.
put on the crown? Would
I
you
don't
put
know. I don't know.
Lavender?
I'm not sure, but I just don't dig it. I just don't dig the gray crown with it, but I do like the logo.
Lavender.
What
is
if the
kind-
gray was
I was
darker?
being facetious, but actually, lavender would kind of work with that.
It wouldn't be terrible.
It would not be terrible.
No.
Would that make it
But
more
yeah,
girl
I'm
girl
digging-
hat?
Well, clearly.
I don't think. I mean, I would definitely consider this hat. Like it's definitely on a high maybe list because
Yeah.
it's funny and cute. But I don't think you could call it a girl hat at all. I don't think there's
even
anything.
lavender.
I don't think lavender would make it a quote unquote girl hat. But I mean, I feel like it's a design I could pull off, despite the fact that I don't think it's a girl hat.
Okay.
Nice.
Yeah, I think
Matt?
it's just generally likable. I like it.
Yeah.
I like purple, and I also like purple and orange as a color combination too. I think they play well together. But no, I think it's dope. I think it's fun.
And I don't know how to like truly define what a clink hat is, but sometimes I just feel like something's a clink hat, and to me that feels like a clink hat. You know, it really does.
Yeah, I can see that.
I mean, I know that my color preferences aren't everybody's, and so if it were just a different color, I'd be way more excited. But that's great. I mean,
But,
other people love purple and orange.
Maybe
those are
if
just
it
not my
makes it to
color.
the shop, but maybe if it makes it to the shop, you've got a fresh colorway to look forward to,
There you
because
go.
you can easily do a fresh colorway in that, and it would be dope.
I missed my chance to lobby Casey to be allowed to do a fresh colorway, but
He's aware that absolutely.
I already have a list of.
Collector
Yeah.
has their list. I mean,
Right?
So Adam, the
Oh, I have
photos
20
sent you
hats.
today, that's my list. I have a little album of like, if the call ever comes, I'm ready.
You're ready. You're
my
ready.
list.
So word to a pro tip here: already work out your color palettes too.
I'm
Because
ready.
if you have that sorted, you're golden.
I'm
You're gonna
ready.
be you can roll when you're ready with that.
So Taylor, I actually was chatting with Taylor, and he was like, "Oh, if you got one, what would you pick?" And I sent him like 8 to 10, and he goes, "Those are not the ones I would have guessed interesting." Which I don't know. I was like,
That's so funny.
Awkward.
Well, he was being honest though. I mean, that's
yeah.
the one thing about Clink is that it because there's 6 hats every week, they cover a variety of taste, and not every like I'm not a Vaults hat buyer. I'm more of a Seamus buyer, and that's great. And Glenn loves his Vaults, and that's great. So like each artist has a particular kind of maybe personality or a demographic that just is in love with the design, and we don't all have to love the same colors. We don't have to love the same designs. It's let a million flowers bloom kind of thing. So
Right.
So I will talk about I'm the only one who picked this one, but on the right, we have the dragon that's about ready to deal. It's a flame throwing dragon. I love the concept of this, and it's also my kind of colors. Like I like yellows and reds and bright colors, and it always. When Lane was on and talked about how he just doesn't wear yellow hats, it hurt me a little inside because I like a good yellow hat. And the idea of him not liking yellow is probably how Paco felt when I said I don't like purple and orange, right? Because if you vibe with a certain color, it doesn't even cross your mind that someone else might not love that color as much as you do. And ironically, I ended up buying Lane's cart pirates off him because he said I just never wear it. So I literally got it off of him. Like yep, that's from him. The one that I put on Instagram a couple months ago, I bought him. So I love this, but it didn't.
For 2 seconds, I thought you said butt pirates.
That's
a
a
different hat.
show.
Yeah,
That's
that's a totally different show. Yeah.
I was like, what?
I'm not commenting a damn word on this.
We did a pickup hockey game, and the 2 teams were called the Clown Boats and the Ass Pirates, and that was hilarious.
That's nice. That's good stuff.
All right, let's jump.
Well, hopefully no one got caught high sticking.
But please tip your waitress.
All right, Aaron, you picked the one on the left here.
Man, and it only voted 15. I didn't even go back and look. I don't go back
sad.
and look at votes.
I mean, it deserves.
Yeah,
it should have gotten.
It definitely deserved better. Yeah. It is. Let's see. What was the name of that again? I can't remember the name of it. But what I liked about it was that it was. It's the Korenka, but I can't roll my R, so I know I'm not saying it right. But I liked it because I looked up what the word was, and it came back with a whole bunch of images of these wooden statues, and it reminded me very much of the Japanese Oni masks. So I thought, because it's the same idea, it's an idol. It's to ward off evil spirits and things like that. So I really liked the way that it was rendered. At first, I didn't care for the Widow's Peak look of it because it looked almost too vampire-y to me. But then when I took another look, I realized that it's actually a Kong. So that, when I looked a little closer, so that made me like it even more. So
Yeah, I voted for this one. I like it.
yeah, I wasn't in love with the colorway necessarily, because I don't know. So I have to be in the right mood for brown, but I do like brown hats. But I think I would have been very, very likely to buy this.
I like the design. I feel like the back two get lost against the dark ground a little bit too much.
Sure, I can see that, but I mean, they're intended to be a silhouette,
Got it. Okay. Glenn and Jesse, you guys want to say anything about what I think should have been called the New York State of Mind, personally? But
oh, that's nice.
Probably couldn't get away with that, though.
No, you probably couldn't. That Billy Joel would sue you.
So, because who did Callie represent? Who did that one?
Raphael and Jake.
That's why. Yeah, I mean, bluebirds. That my mom had an affinity for bluebirds. She just always took pictures of them. She commissioned a painting from one of my cousins. I have a cousin who's a painter of bluebirds. So it's just like anytime I see a bluebird, I'm like, oh, Mom. But it's a really beautifully done bluebird. And so, yeah, I was like, yeah, this is great. And I love that we're getting additional states because with Clink being in California, there's a lot of California love. But like, hey, West Coast, or East Coast needs some love. Midwest needs some love. It's so.
We need a Michigan hat.
It'd be nice to see some more things.
No, we don't.
Not University of Michigan. We need a Michigan with a Great Lake.
Michigan. Okay, got it.
I do really like the way the bird is rendered here, and I think it'd probably embroider extremely well. I just, I have a hard time because I don't necessarily have I don't have a connection to New York in that sense. So, so having a state on it always, throws me off. I mean, I was even hesitant on the California one, but the bird looks great.
Glenn?
I picked this one. I have no correlation or connection to New York, but I thought this was just a beautiful hat. And I'm a fan of this kind of state pride / beautiful state bird, state flower type of motif that he brings. And I love the colorway of it, the blue and the tan and the kind of orangey yellowish. I just thought it was a beautiful hat. And I would love to eventually see Georgia made.
Yes.
That would be awesome. Yeah, I feel like Jesse said, we need some East Coast love. And I was happy to see, even though, like I said, I don't have any connection to New York at all. I've never been there or anything, but I love the hat. I love the design. I love the designer. Yeah, so that's why I picked it. And I would love to see some more Southern love in the Clink universe.
All right. I voted for it too. All right. We've got Knuckleballer, which Mike did pick as one of his. Oh, Aaron's away. Okay, we'll do the one on the right.
I'm here.
Well, we'll come back. I voted for Liberty. I love a good strong silhouette, and this has it in spades. And it hurt me inside when I saw it got 14% of the vote because I would buy this. I would buy this. I love sand green. That's what the Lego kind of when the copper gets that green
I'm not
Verdigris.
the biologist, Jesse. What do we call that?
Verdigris.
Thank you.
Isn't that what it's called? Verdigris?
But I
Or oxidization?
I don't know. There you go. Yeah.
I know it is
And Jesse,
oxidization.
what'd you like about it?
Well, I will. I don't dislike it, but it wasn't one of my picks that I sent you. There's a misattribution.
Did I screw up again? I'm
maybe.
sorry about that.
You're down
That's
to your
the
last
second
mic,
error I've
Matt.
made.
The color combination is nice. It's a nice idea.
I only
He's
had
typecast.
6 lists.
Casting as
I only-
Lady Liberty.
I only had 6 lists to try to input, and I screwed up apparently. All right, Aaron. What about Knuckleballer?
Well, I just love the reference. I think it's a catchy reference. Obviously, baseball reference. Love the pinstripes, and I just think it's a really cool concept. If I had to change anything, I feel like the orientation of the fist is a little weird. It's almost just too straight up for me. I don't know if maybe I would have liked it better if it was completely turned over, so the knuckles are coming at you like this, but
Yes.
again, we're representing a ball here. So, I think that that's probably the better orientation, but I still really like it. And I was never a huge fan of pinstripes on a hat until I got one with pinstripes, and it's really a great look. It just the material just translates really well, and I think this would look really cool in hand. And plus, it's got so much open space that the embroidery would look really great.
Yeah, I think the fingers should be on the bottom, not the top, and it would look like a fist
Yeah,
coming at you.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking.
I would actually do it to the side and maybe a couple of speed lines or so, like there's motion
Okay.
to it. I would almost do, instead of straight speed lines, possibly wavy.
Oh, okay, to represent the way the knuckleball
Knuckleball moves.
travels
Yeah.
weirdly. Yeah, that's a good point.
That's very
Richard,
That's
pardon
a
me, I'm
really-
drunk
that's
as hell.
That's an interesting tip.
And I've seen this in Major League Baseball hats where they have the embroidery that rotates around to the side of the hat. We've never seen that on a clink. I don't know if they can't do it or if they would be allowed to order something like that. But it would be cool to see a clink hat that wraps around to one side or the other once.
I think it depends also on the terms of depends on a couple of things, like the type of contract that you have. And from what I understand, New Era wasn't doing a whole bunch of going past the
flag.
two
The
panel.
panel.
Oh, the
stitching.
panel.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's something I had heard, but I mean, honestly, I really think it depends on your type of contract and stuff. So,
And honestly, that was one of the things that most surprised me that Casey said tonight, was that they had such a good relationship with New Era that they could mostly get what they asked for. And from my outsider perspective, my guess was that New Era would be like, oh, you order such tiny, puny amounts, we don't care about
No.
you because you're not shipping 100,
But-
200 hats.
no.
But you think about it, it's not puny amounts though, because you got to think of all of the pre-orders that they're ordering consistently are
Got
adding
it.
up. The volume's there. It's just
Okay.
stretched out a little longer than a single order. You know what I mean?
Got it.
after COVID, like first big wave came in, and I went to the Hat Club. I went to Hat Club's offices to help ship
Yeah.
hats. There were 40,000 hats in that warehouse that were all Clink,
Are you
and
serious?
10,000 of them had already gone out.
Wow.
Wow.
Like, no, Clink does not order small numbers.
Okay.
Mhm.
So,
Okay.
and I mean,
I hadn't
wow.
thought of it that way.
I'll do it in the chat, but I'll elaborate more in the chat on the type of contract that
Okay.
you have. Like, you
Well-
can do more with a particular type of contract, but your minimum order is 144.
Got it. Because I know we were talking in the chat. An artist told me that their clink hat only had
20 pre-orders, which I was absolutely flabbergasted that that such a small pre-order got made. Now, obviously, they also ordered some for dead stock, so it would have been more than 20 submitted to the factory. But so I was thinking in terms of tiny individual quantities for one particular design. But when you add up all of the Klink hats, you're right. That's a lot of hats.
6
Yeah,
designs
a
every
lot.
single week. Like it's
A lot.
And-
Yep.
A
and then
lot.
they do shock drops and fresh colorways.
Right.
Like there's a
Yep.
lot of volume there.
Yep.
All right, we got Toxicity. Who wants to jump on?
I'll jump on that.
Alright.
I love the logo. I love the design. I think it's really cool. And correct me if I'm wrong. This isn't the first time we've seen this in crits, right? It's either that or I've just seen it on 14.8's feed. But I've always really liked this particular logo. I think it looks really cool. This, again, speaking of what feels like a Klink hat to me, this is definitely something that feels like a Klink hat to me. The only complaint that I have is I really hate the brim color. I just, that it, to me, with that much vibrancy in the logo, I want to see a mono black. And if you want that lime green color, slap it on the underbrim, and it'll connect really nicely without it being so in your face. So to speak.
I agree. I agree. I liked it, but once I picture it with a mono black, like it would really pop. And
Yes,
yeah,
yes.
I agree. I agree with you. At first, I was like,
Yeah.
no, I love that. You're wrong, But then I was like, no, he's 100% right. It would look awesome.
You're wrong.
Yeah, but no, I love this one too.
Yeah.
I picked this one. I love the colors. I love how 14.8 did the outline, but kind of like made it a little splotchy or whatever with some little
It's got
driplets.
It's got that graffiti feel.
Yeah.
That's what's really cool.
Yeah, I like that a lot. I like how he did the eyes. The eyes are really cool on the frog. But yeah, this one is a definite buy. And the stitching would look badass because the little mask would be stitched out farther than the face, and it would look really cool. I know it already.
This was not one of my selections, by the
agree with
way.
you 100%.
I was just like,
there.
did I put this in? No, but I do like Toxicity. I did vote yes for it. I do like I love the colors of it. I like the color of the frog. I think I've seen a couple of iterations of this type of design, the frog with the breathing apparatus.
With the mask, yeah.
Or other animals with that, and it just lends to that. But I really do like this hat, and frankly, I would probably grab it because it's really a Klink type hat.
Yeah. And what else I was thinking too, if you really want to get the element of that green in the brim, what I, again, going back to a mono black, you could do the contrast stitching on the brim and to show that color, dude. That would be something.
Contrast trim stitching.
Yeah.
That's one of my
I think
favorites.
that
We
looks
don't
sharp.
see nearly enough hats. MLB,
Yeah.
MILB, like there's no
Right.
like I need more contrast stitching. It just
Yeah,
needs
it seems like the only hats that I own with contrast stitching is by accident, and like it's be like that, or there was a change or something, but it looks amazing. So this I could definitely see, the having a black brim with some contrast stitching would probably look really cool.
I would buy that. I would get that.
Yep.
All right. And apparently I'm the yin to the yang on this episode because I swear everything I like nobody else picked, but I liked Peel Deal. It's a sense of humor. It harkens back to me watching Saturday morning cartoons where characters always slip on a banana peel. And I like the shades on it. I like the yellow brown color combo. Apparently not many other people liked it, but I did, and it's okay.
I liked it,
sad.
but I need more fun colors. The brown is too drab for me. Like I need a party color here.
I did not like this hat. I did not I didn't vote for it. I'm like, it's a banana peel on a hat. Like,
Yeah,
it's
I
basically
feel
garbage
you.
on a hat.
This is Paco unfiltered.
Yes, yes.
no, and
Just
I'm
wait.
not like I can see why people like it, and like as a character, it lends itself to the Clink,
Yeah.
the OG Clink ethos. I'm fine with it in that case. What I would like to see is maybe, and I don't know how you would do this with this much, but maybe shrink the banana peel down just a little bit, have the banana peel looking up and kind of like giving a wink and a smile, and you see the sole of a shoe coming.
Yeah.
Oh, that would be cool.
wink and a
Yeah.
smile.
think it
Yeah, the
would be
wink and a
better to
smile
make
would
the
be
banana
great.
peel like fatter, like fatten them up. But
Yeah,
I think if you did this in like you could do it in like a magenta crown, you could sell this to Savannah banana people.
Ah.
Oh,
yeah.
you certainly could.
Yeah,
Yep.
that's true.
Like,
Right.
that
Yeah.
would do well with that community.
Sure.
Maybe.
Yeah. But I do like that
Well,
wink
to-
and a smile idea. That's
I
a
do
good
too.
touch too.
That's a good
Yeah.
one, Paco.
And Paco, I actually do get what you're saying in the sense that there have been hat designs out there that I thought that's a fun design, but I would never wear that on my head.
Right.
And I can absolutely see somebody looking at banana peel going, well, it's funny, but would I wear that?
Right.
No.
I know
Yeah.
what
No.
it is. I don't know why it is.
Right. Or there was one the Red Rocket hat, just to be
Oh
to
my-
name
Yes,
one.
that's a great example. Yeah.
I thought it was
thanks.
hilarious, but I would not wear that
Oh
out.
no.
Yes. Right.
Hey, what's that on your head? It's a red rocket with a dog
Yeah.
on it.
I mean, maybe if it was a dog handling convention, I don't know, but
Absolutely not.
No.
Immediately.
Dog
no.
breeding convention, maybe. Anyway, moving on.
all right, Porch Pirates. I have to run get my power cable because I left it upstairs. You guys run with the Porch Pirates.
Did we
I love
lose
Porch
Adam?
Pirates. I thought it was one of the better designs.
I think we must have lost Adam. I haven't heard
No,
it.
I'm still here. I'm just not on the screen.
Oh, good. Oh, okay,
Oh.
good. Yay.
I feel like
yeah,
you
we
should
can't see you.
shuffle
Yeah.
out. Like I'm not contributing
Right?
enough, and maybe Adam should be up here.
Matt has to control that. He'll have to do the shuffling around.
Do a little Brady Bunch shuffling.
Here you go.
Right.
Here's my thing. I love Porch Pirates. I think it's
Yes.
great. Golden Hog, I have no idea what it is that I'm looking at or why.
It's a flying pig.
Something-
It's
Yeah,
funny.
something about pigs flying. So, you know.
Just
Is
so
that
I
what
get
it
that.
is?
Yeah, I guess.
Uh,
Porch Pirates, though, Porch Pirates is fun. You know, I like that. I think that you know, not that the things that are in the box are intended to be discernible, but I think in embroidery they're going to be even less discernible than they are currently. But I really like the pirate with the peg leg and the striped pants. I think that's a cool look. And,
maybe
and the
make
Heisman
box
pose,
a little
and the
bigger.
Heisman pose too. I think that's awesome.
Maybe make the box a little bit bigger
Yeah, it could be.
so you could.
Should it say
Yeah.
clink on it somewhere?
No, but
I don't
that's a
think so.
great idea.
Yeah.
With hats falling out. No, but then
Right.
you run into space constraints.
Yeah, exactly. But I like the concept. I think it's super fun. I think that it would definitely, you know, this I could definitely see myself wearing, and it's an easy word association to, you know, to make. So I think it's a winner. Too bad it only got 25, but you know,
Right. I'm shocked at that because I thought it was a great.
Did anything get like high votes? I don't even pay attention. I put them
Oh,
Yeah,
Oh,
I
no.
didn't.
And
One
honestly, I'll just be straight up. If anything got really up over 40, I have some serious questions.
One hat broke 40.
Oh.
Yes,
Just one, huh?
Guess
Win.
which one?
Let's see.
Win, of course.
Yeah, Wins broke
Yeah.
40. The crown with
Oh,
the skull.
fuck
broke-
that.
Yep. That was the only hat. That was the only hat
That's
to break
fucking
40.
trash.
Oh shoot! I forgot to make popcorn.
You're gonna need it.
All right. Jesse and I.
just-
Go ahead.
Yeah. The thing, can I just say this? With Win has so many other good designs, and it's really frustrating to see him go to the well Because I mean, he's supposed to be this fine art designer, and all his shit is Skulls and Reapers.
It's
Yeah,
so
it's the same old-
boring.
It's the
It's
same
boring.
thing.
It's
every
done.
week.
It's
Stop
just
it.
boring.
Stop it.
Yeah,
I mean,
he's got to pivot. He's got to pivot to something else for real.
Like
I mean,
enough.
I have a
enough.
couple win hats. He can do good stuff, but
Yeah.
I'm so tired
Yeah,
of
I have
skulls.
several. I have several that I'd like, you know, and I mean, Nectar being one of them, you know, one of my all-time favorite hats because it's gorgeous, you know. But you know,
And I'll
give me
say it
something
again:
different.
the card designs, even though they have, but the hearts with the lion in it, the clubs with the skeleton,
Holy cow!
um,
What noise?
What happened to your microphone,
the
Taco?
lion.
What did you
Is it
do?
mine?
No,
I don't
No,
know. It's
It's me.
Matt?
It's me.
it sounds like
Oh.
Matt brought it. Sounds like Matt brought his mic to the damn hockey game. What's going
Oh,
on?
and it's getting the shit beat out of it.
yeah.
It's like when the guys go behind the net.
Damn.
You can hear them swear at each other behind the net as somebody gets body
Right.
checked.
Hey, Matt, and when you get a chance when you're settled in, can you rearrange so we can see everybody, or is it not possible? With,
So if with
the slide.
5, I can go back to having us along the bottom. That's the only way we all 5 appear on camera.
Except
That's
me.
I feel better about that.
Yeah, but we're
Oh.
still missing. Yeah, but now we're missing Glenn.
Yeah.
Now we're
I mean,
missing,
yeah.
our we're missing our Southern Belle.
Right.
It's all good. I've had lots of screen time.
Actually, maybe this will work.
Oh,
mean,
there you go.
This
That's
works.
it.
This
That's
works
it.
good.
I gotta put my hat
Oh.
back on.
You gotta
Real
put your
quick.
hat back on though. Yeah.
Real quick, shout out
All
to
right.
Adam for having one of the designs in the top 4 in pre-orders right now.
Oh, yeah?
All right.
Oh,
Nice.
is that
And-
Ember?
Yeah, Ember
Yeah,
sitting
I-
at
Well
yeah.
done.
Ember
You know
sitting
what,
at number 3.
Jesse, you're so sweet for acting like there would be anything other than Ember, as if I have multiple. But I appreciate you for sure. Ultimate hype person. I appreciate it.
That's great.
The
Yeah,
other
no clue.
the-
Thank you.
the other top 2 are both win.
Every
All
week.
right, moving on.
I mean,
Moving on.
the thing
Well-
about win hats is that apparently people buy them. So I
Yep.
don't know who these people are, but
That's a really good question.
It's Buffalo Plaid and the Reserve Classic.
Well, so Buffalo Plaid
It's
in
Buffalo Plaid,
in
yeah.
fairness
Yeah.
is a really good hat, and
Yeah.
if it
Yeah,
comes
that's cool.
out
That's cool.
with the flannel
Visor.
UV or the flannel brim,
Yeah,
it's going to be a bestseller.
for sure. Agreed.
Yeah. I
Like-
already ordered it.
Yeah, I have nothing against that.
Yeah.
It's never mind. Anyways, moving on.
Yeah.
all right. So Golden Hog.
Golden Hog, Matt.
I love it when pigs fly. So there's
There you
there's
go.
a bit of a Pink Floyd reference callback in this hat, and
Good one.
and I like contrast, and this has contrast. So clean silhouette, very you'll know that's a pig from 10 feet away. So checkbox 1, checkbox 2, checkbox 3. This would be a matte buy if it went to the shop.
Nice.
It's funny and it's cute. It's obvious, like big idea. Anybody would get it. They would not have a clue what team you were supporting, but they would get what you were
Yeah.
wearing.
That's true. All right. Next.
Oh, we lost Matt.
No, I'm here.
Oh,
I bumped
Oh,
the cord to my external camera is very sensitive, and if I bump it even
Ah.
the slightest, it blinks out. So, anyway, Jesse, take up.
I mean, I feel like this is it's Buenos Biscuits always has funny designs. This is hilarious. I think it's especially funny on the morning after what Jake Paul,
Yes.
Oh, yeah.
Paul and Andrew Tate.
oh yeah, right.
This is
Yeah.
hilarious.
Good point.
This is
Yeah,
hilarious.
that's true.
I'm impressed with your knowledge.
I'm in the zeitgeist, fellas.
Yes, you are.
I
There
love
was-
Buenos, but to me, this one's already been done, and it had the same exact name too.
Oh, no kidding.
And,
Which-
and
Yeah,
and
it was.
the colorway that was the same
Yeah.
too, wasn't it?
Yeah,
Colorway's the same.
That's the only thing that put me off was the colorway's the same. But you know, I mean,
the
that's
drawing
motif.
itself to me is far enough out of
Mhm.
the realm of.
It's different. I know the one you're
Yeah.
talking about, and like
Different
the
enough,
concept
right.
is different. Like this is, you know, he's got a tooth missing. He's been punched hard.
Yeah,
You know, it's
it's all fair.
that Mike Tyson quote, right? Everybody's got a plan until you get punched in the mouth, which I love.
Nice.
I feel that quote a lot.
Now you're just showing off.
Is that a quote that any of you higher educators ever say to your students?
I tell you what, you know what I tell my students, and they're absolutely
Give it to me.
gobsmacked about. Oh, what is it that I say?
Oh yeah, this is gonna be good.
Uh-oh.
I knew it.
Uh-oh.
I knew it.
If you stay ready,
Oh,
If you stay ready, you don't have to get ready, right?
if you stay ready, you don't have to get ready.
Yeah. And they just don't expect that from you, huh?
You know, it's in the backdrop of super nerdy. Like if you study all the time
Mhm.
and then you're ready for the test, like you don't have to do like a big, you know, sleepless, you know, power study session the night before a test because
Well,
you
if
stay
any,
ready.
and if any of your students ever played sports, you know, or had a sports dad, you know, I'm sure they've heard that quote before too.
Well, I mean, I think that quote is about fighting. I don't think it's about sports. I think that's about. But I trot it out.
I love that.
Glenn, tell us about your soulmate, Josh Bowles.
I'm anxious to hear your thoughts on this because I have questions.
I have
All
them
right.
as well.
I love this one. I have a fascination and a fear of the ocean. And I think it's fascinating in that there's so many creatures that we'll never even learn about that are from the depths that we can't reach. And there's like so much, like they say we've only explored like 20% of the depths of the oceans. And this is a classic ocean depth battle right here between the whales and the giant squids. Which I mean, we haven't even seen that many giant squids. Sorry, little buddy saw something. But anyway, yeah, I like I said, I have a huge fear and fascination. I don't go in the ocean unless I'm on a cruise ship. I don't go in the water. These creatures don't go in my house. I don't go in theirs. So this one really
Fair.
resonates with me, and my love for all things aquatic and creatures from the depths.
Very cool. So my thought on it, because I thought it was interesting, but it took me a several looks to understand what the black, what the black streak was. Yeah, and it took me a minute to realize it was ink. And then once I saw it, once I saw that it was ink, then it made me think that maybe the crown color should be lighter so that ink can really stand out as ink. But then I wondered, is the idea that the squid is inking, is the mono black hat taking on part of that characteristic too, and just making the whole scene black?
I think it has to be black because if you're in the abyss, there is no light.
Right.
That's fair too. Yeah.
My only issue is does this pass the 10-foot test?
I love
Right,
Josh
it does
Bowles.
not.
I am
Yeah.
in Glenn's camp. Like we can go marry Josh together, Glenn. I love his work. But I feel like this one,
It's a
if
throuple.
he's married, I apologize to his wife. That's a joke. But yeah,
You're
like,
right,
I
though.
love
10-foot
the
test.
concept. I love the art, but I just don't feel like, and I hate being a hater. I'm not,
No,
I
you're
don't
not
wanna-
being a
I
hater.
don't
Make
want to
you a
get
hater.
critical.
You're not being a hater. That's not being a hater at all.
But
No.
like the
Hey,
art
hey,
is fantastic, but I feel like putting it on a hat, like it's this size, like I worry that it's just going to be like some arbitrary shapes.
Yeah.
I worry it won't translate, but the art is
Yeah.
fantastic. The concept is amazing. Like this is super good.
Yeah. Yeah. It's definitely a cool concept for sure. But yeah,
What if-
it definitely doesn't pass that.
What if it were on a dark navy crown instead?
I'd have to see it mocked up on a dark navy because that's exactly what I was going
Yes.
to do.
Right. Yep.
Even a lighter navy might be
I know,
okay.
I know I'm in the minority, but I'm just gonna say it. I don't give a shit about the 10-foot rule. If I like the hat, that shit doesn't mean anything to me.
Bravo.
What you know
bravo.
about being a minority?
Hey,
Yeah, I was
No,
wondering where that sentence was going to end. I
So,
was like,
right.
but this is, I mean, this is the thing about Clink. They don't. Not every hat has to be the 10-foot rule. I mean, so
Yeah,
there's
fair
a
enough.
consumer that
I
doesn't
agree.
care about that, and there's a consumer that does. As long as Clink makes a mix of hats, then they're going to be. They can please multiple kinds of consumers. That's
Agreed.
yeah, Matthew, great point. But I would like to revisit the minority comment while we're on the top. So when you have I'm not a speech pathologist. I love your vernacular. I love your twang, and there's sometimes when we take pauses, and then we go. That's not one of those times to pause for dramatic effect or to choose your word. But just like roll into it, because when you say I may be in the minority and there's any kind of a pause, it's gonna hit a little. It's gonna hit a little different.
Oh my god, I'm cracking down. Oh my god.
We'll have to-
Oh,
we need to clip that one.
Glenn, we love you.
No, and it's out of love. I say that, bro.
I'm confused.
We know, and that's why I thought we should take some more time on that one. Yeah, just draw it out a little bit.
Oh. What did I say in chat? I found my tribe. This is
I almost feel like I need to go get a drink, just to get up my level here. This is quite a night we're having.
You know what? When we do
It really is.
Japanese,
We've had Casey, we've had Mike.
Right?
You're off the charts here.
Yeah, right. We're definitely riding a high right now, for sure.
when we do a Japanese episode, I'm gonna have to break out some sake because I have little sake
Yeah.
glasses, and
There you go.
I can have like all 4 shots because they're beautiful. They're like Japanese art scenes on the yes.
Ooh,
Yes.
Like that?
Yeah,
Yeah, I had to dig that out. Because this came in one of my boxes from
Sweet.
Mike.
Nice.
Oh,
it was a little
we have
extra.
to do the
Yeah.
Japan
you'll
Little
get
extra-
cool
little
little
extra
stuff
for
from
it.
Mike too.
Yeah.
Like I need to order
Yeah.
something from Mike. I really do.
As a matter of fact, that's the reason I went looking. I went looking for. Sorry to get us off track, but I was his pin was on my mind, and so I had to figure out where I put it.
Oh, that's
And
cute.
yeah, isn't that great? And
recommend.
so when I remembered where it was stashed in here.
Ah.
So yeah, I had to bust that out. So anyway, sorry to get us off track.
I'm pretty
Right on.
sure if anyone got us off track, it was me. So I apologize. But,
Yep, your fault.
no, but Glenn, I do appreciate your thought though of like, so there's some hats that if you just love them and they speak to you,
Yeah,
you're not going to
Like it, you
care
like it.
about how far away they look like, right? It speaks to you, so you love it. And plus,
Yep.
we should love it. We're buying it, so I have to look at this. I choose to wear this, right? So it totally
Right.
makes sense. The only thing I would add specifically to this hat is there's a couple hats it reminds me of. There is that one of I don't know the name, but it does look like a sperm whale, kind of like attacking the boat and stuff. The Moby Dick type.
Oh yeah,
Look at that.
Oh,
I mean, that's one I think of where if you can, like the
Yeah.
contrast on it, you can really only make out that whale if you're
Yeah.
looking at that story, right? And then
Yeah.
it doesn't remind me of it, but I just think about that kind of Triton battle one. And dude, you cannot tell what's going on in that hat from 2 feet away, right? So yeah, I get both sides.
Right on.
All right. I'm gonna advance.
Oh boy.
Uh-oh.
Oh, here we go.
Oh, well, okay. I
Uh-oh.
like curses. It's
Magenta.
a bunch of weird stuff together.
I seem to
a
have
bunch
frozen.
of
If you guys
weird
can hear me, I don't know
ideas
if it's me or not.
coalescing.
Aaron, I see you and hear you fine.
We can hear you.
Yeah, I like Matt Bell's stuff, and I was super happy to see him with the design and the crits, and 35%. Maybe it'll make. It'd be nice to see that happen.
Yeah, I like Matt Bell's too. He actually created the first Clink I bought and got me into it. So I'll always have a love and respect for him and his art.
Well, which hat, man? You got to say the hat too.
Oh, it was Toucan
Oh,
or
cool.
Toucans.
Nice.
Yeah, yeah.
That's a nice one. I
toucans.
missed out on that one. I'm sad that I missed out on it.
The X-ray
Actually-
is good too.
Actually, I think it's a fresh colorway of it. It's the red and blue one.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I loved it because of the pun, the bird holding the cans. It's a drinking hat, and it's also Atlanta Braves colors. So
Okay. The OG was just like royal blue and yellow.
yeah,
And then there
or
was
no,
another
it was
one
it
that
was
was like
navy.
Navy. Yeah, navy. Okay. Yeah.
What, the toucan? The toucans?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Is that what we're talking about? Sorry, I had to drop
Yeah.
out and come back in.
yeah.
Hey, just to do a little callback. So this was the previous whale versus squid hat.
Ink Park.
Incantations.
That's ink is one of those things. If you immediately see a Clink in his art form, you know it's an Ink Park. You 100% know it's John.
Yeah, for sure.
But good memory, because I had forgotten that it had the same two creatures on the same hat. So
I think that Squid Ink one is Phil
There
Oh,
is a Phil.
and Creature.
There's
Yeah.
a Phil design with that.
let me go back. Let's see. It
Incantations.
Yep, it's Phil and Creaturezoid on the incantations.
Mhm.
But there's a couple of other whale hats, but
I know the one
Wait,
that Adam
that
was
one you
referring to, I
just
can't
showed
remember
was
the
not
name.
Ink Park.
it was
No.
not. No.
It's Phil
Ink
and
Park
Creatures
did
One.
another whale.
Yeah, he did.
See, I'll
Okay, so then no, I've got him confused. It's Ink Park did another whale, and I cannot remember the name of it.
yeah, Phil Creature.
Yeah, that's Phil.
Moby's Revenge is the one you're thinking of.
Thank you. It is.
Yeah.
I'll have another shot.
Here we go.
Yes,
There's-
I
there's
know.
that one.
Al,
There's
shut
the
up.
Sawjaws. Sawjaws is the one that Adam was referring to. Go.
Ooh, that's
I just saw it. But yeah, that's the Ink Park one that Paco was talking about.
Yep.
But
That's
Sawjaws was
the
the one
one.
it just flashed on the screen there.
I'll go back.
Yep.
By Aurelian.
Yes, that's it. That's
Yep.
the one you were talking about, right? Yeah.
Aurelian always has good
Mhm.
stuff.
That
Yep.
could use a recolor. That could be a cool fresh color.
Oh yeah, I like that. That's from what, 2022?
Yep.
Pre-order. All right. And then we've got Aim High Kong.
With the scuba breathing apparatus.
Yeah, that's a problem.
Jesse
sorry.
and Glenn.
No offense, but this was not a Jesse.
Oh, man, I made a hot mess of this. I'm really
Yeah,
sorry.
yeah.
It's okay,
Glenn,
Matt.
It's all right.
We appreciate the work that you put into it, and we know it's not easy. So
I should have cleared everything off and retyped it, apparently.
No,
because-
you know what? It's kind of fun to have the mistakes in there, so run with it. And you're not
Yeah.
getting paid to do any of this, so
exactly,
it's
Right.
right? So
no shame.
Hey, I got a
So
solution.
we've-
Just
No
get
shame.
your spreadsheet.
right. So we've got 100% of what we paid for. Okay.
Yeah.
So
Or here's an idea: just drop the names off there, and we know what we picked. We
fair.
can just
That's true too.
I
Well,
don't.
the names are for Matt. so that Matt
Oh.
knows who to throw to.
Okay.
That's true
Oh, that's
confession. They're for the host, not for.
There you go. That's great.
Can I just say aim high? First off, when I first saw this, if you're talking about the 10-foot rule, this first off reminded me of the Batman Who Laughs. If you know, you know.
I can see that.
Okay.
With the spike. I understand it's supposed to be like airplane wings,
Right.
but it doesn't work with this.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
It-
Okay. I get it.
Yeah, it does not work with this. The mask, there is no mask. That's like a scuba tank breathing apparatus. Like, this does not, like, no offense to Eric and Heather. This does not work at all.
Well, I just didn't find it attractive. I don't care for the colors. I don't care for the depiction. Like I'm not saying this to be mean, but there was nothing about this that was attractive to me personally.
Glenn, what did you like about it?
Well, I like that it's it's Eric's design, or him and Heather's collab.
Mhm.
So
Yeah.
I mean, he was a pilot.
Cool. That's a good connection.
He was in the Air Force. Yeah.
Yeah, he was in the Air Force. He flew planes. He flew, this was supposed to be incorporated with a F-22. And that's what the wings are supposed to be reminiscent of, or actually supposed to be, is a F-22 in the background. A specific plane and a specific, flight that he did. So I mean, I understand what you're saying, scuba gear or whatever, but it for him to put his name on it and say, yeah, this is they had to have had some kind of little apparatus, breathing apparatus of some sort, or else he would be like,
Sure.
he would be like, what the hell is that? Why is that in there?
That's fair.
And there is a place
Fair
for
enough.
symbolic representation. Like, I don't need every Clink hat to be true to life. Like, there can be a cartoony symbolic level, but to me it's too detailed to be cartoony. Like,
And that's if you're gonna make it cartoony, make it cartoony.
Yeah.
If you're gonna make it realistic, make it realistic. Let's not do the in between where nothing works. That's
pick
well,
one,
that's
pick
just
one
my
or the other.
opinion.
I thought
The
it was
colors
cool.
are great. The idea is great. It just, to me, it just needs a rework. That's all.
The colors
Yeah.
are not great.
So
Red, white, and blue. I mean,
We have so
Oh,
many
Matt.
blue hats.
Right. Yeah, no, that's fair too. Yeah.
yeah, I like it too. Probably more gravitating to what Glenn said is because since Eric's the homie for sure, which I know
Yeah, for sure.
none of us are not saying he isn't. But and Heather, I just I think. Yeah, like you said, Paco, the idea is great. Knowing that he did that and like what he did for us, which by the way, thank you, Eric. So I think sometimes that we get caught up, and I say we as in like maybe more of us like more new to the scene and stuff. I think sometimes we see things that don't need to be Kongs either. Like this could be really cool if we had more of the F-22, right? That he flew,
Yeah.
and he could
That's a
get
very
more
good point.
detailed into that. And then like maybe you don't have to worry about the mask that he's flying with, or if it was stationary, then you could just like, depending on the perspective you drew it on, you could have the goggles and the mask sitting on one of the wings or the front or something. And that to me would be sick. Like that, like then you wouldn't have to worry so much about exactly what it looks like, because it's just kind of
True.
part of the allure of the jet, right? So in terms of, because I love the colors, very like American and everything, and I would love to see them rework it, but be like, give me more of the jet, dude. Like, tell me more of the story
right.
that you did, like that you flew and stuff. I think that would be sick. So it finished at 26%, and obviously that's not bad. It's just low. So maybe like rework it and with those colors and something, and give us more of your story to make us like really gravitate to it more.
And
Right.
if you're listening, Air Force blue and white. instead of red and blue. That's my pitch.
Yeah, they also have blue and yellow as their colors
Oh,
as well.
that's right.
But but to that point, Matt, like that's where this is tough, right? Because not all of us are like masters of our own subject. So like you may look at a hockey thing and be like, bro, that's not what they do there, right? You or I might have some questions about it, but like red, white, and blue, man. I mean, like, and it's a jet. It's just a symbolic. It's gonna work. And if you're trying to placate to get more votes or to get more draw or more buy-in,
Right.
I definitely get that too, for sure.
America, fuck yeah.
Thank you. We used to sit on the hockey bench and like you recite lines from that movie to each other. I won't repeat some of them because we might lose viewers if I did. But
We might lose our sponsor.
Right. Yeah, our sponsor. That's good.
So who knows if the names are actually related to who picked these? But I know at least two people like soul music.
I picked both of these.
Okay.
So
Good.
okay, Paco, how do you feel about that mouth?
What that mouth do?
Right. Didn't Adam just spend some time talking about how you pose a question?
Yeah.
You sure do have a pretty mouth.
What do you think about that mouth? Oh my God.
Listen.
Yeah.
God.
Got some real deliverance vibes going on.
Yeah. Paco and I had a conversation about this hat earlier
My
this morning.
God.
It was not it was definitely inappropriate.
No.
I need.
No. Like once you see it, you can't unsee it. Here's the thing. I want to love this hat.
Yes.
I want to love this hat. I like the colors. I like is that a gray brim or a lavender brim? Or
I think it's gray.
It's
I
great.
think it's gray.
Lavender would be on this to go
Yes.
with
True. Mhm.
the purple. Soul music. I love the idea, but man, that just looks.
Yeah.
You're
Pornographic.
supposed to be blowing
Yeah.
the saxophone, not
Ingesting it.
Lowy.
We lost Jesse. It's
Oh
over.
my God. Jesse turning red over here.
Oh man.
I just can't get past the mouth,
The imagery. Yes.
the imagery.
It's very
But
curvy.
The
It's very
concept,
curvy,
the
too.
concept is super cool. The concept is super cool, and I'm with Paco. You guys have heard us both go on about stuff that's music related, and I love when people can come through with a great concept that's music related, and I think this is a really good concept. I just I can't get past that that imagery.
It's a fantastic, it's a fantastic concept. It needs slight tweaks, and just one tweak in general. It's that mouth.
Matt, I need you to isolate that audio. How do you feel about that mouth?
If only we were doing clips for our show to advertise, right?
Right.
Here's
Right. We'll have special guest Jesse on. How do you feel about that mouth?
that got 3000 right there.
Ugh. Oh my God. Oh my goodness. Okay.
All right, so
Never mind. I'm not.
Now that we got past being elementary school kids, that's
I have a
where we
very
headed.
very specific reaction to this. And when I was a kid in the 80s, I read a comic book called ROM, ROM, based on a not great toy. And ROM was battling against the dire wraiths that had this kind of pillowy shape.
Sure.
And when I look at that hat, all I see are ROM's enemies from the comic book. So I'm probably the 1% that sees that in the art. But anyways.
I'm not familiar with that toy.
Yeah. Anyways.
All right.
Moving on from what that mouth do to
So it's hard to top that.
And I'm the only one that did this.
I really thought Glenn was going to pick this one, and I'm almost disappointed in Glenn.
For what?
For
We're
not
not
Sir
picking
Kensington.
Sir Klinkington.
Because you picked the other band, the marching band one that was a week or two ago.
Oh,
that
the
was
Bulls on
different
Parade.
though. That was
Oh, that was
That was
This-
Rage Against the Machine,
Rage
though.
Against the Machine.
But this
Yeah.
feels
Right.
so high school marching band to me, or high school mascot.
I don't
It
have any.
does, yeah.
I don't
Right.
have any affiliation with marching band.
Okay.
Did Bulls on Parade not get a contract?
Not that I know of.
Oh,
I haven't
that's
heard
too
that it has.
bad.
Oh no.
I mean,
Maybe it'll
Okay.
come back again.
Okay, so going to Flashy and Rob. Okay. Number 1. I don't remember how I voted for this. I don't know if I did or not based on okay, it's from Rob Smith. I know he drew this. I don't have there's no questions. Honestly, that's where my bar is. It's Chat GPT or did you draw it? I know for a fact Rob drew this because it's Rob. With that being said, Sir Clinkington needs to be a Kong in some way.
A
shape,
Kong?
or form. A Kong, yes.
okay.
I like the shield idea. I even like the font instead of using the typical Clink C.
Mm.
So
What
maybe
is he
open
holding?
up the helmet and make the head bigger and make it Kongy.
Yes. What is
Yeah.
he holding? Is that a sandwich?
It,
I thought that was a baseball
Oh,
bat.
look.
but-
It looks like a
Baguette.
bat.
It
It looks like a bat. But
Why?
for real, don't you think that would have worked if it was a pencil?
I think it would have been great if it was a pencil.
Yeah.
Right? With the eraser at the bottom and the tip at the top, making it pointy, like a sword.
Or
Yes,
the other
you
way
know.
around. The
You know.
racer where
Oh,
you're gonna
that's
get
true. Yeah, that's
Yes.
true too. Yeah, it could have worked either way, but yeah, that
Sir
would have made a lot of
Clinkington,
sense.
here to erase your whack prompts.
Yeah.
Use the pointy end.
That's from Buffy.
Well, it's also from Game of Thrones,
But I like the idea. It just needs a slight rework. I even
Yeah,
like the
there's some-
colors, to be honest.
But I do like your thoughts about making it a Kong. I think that would look kind of cool.
I didn't pick it because I just didn't get it. I'm like,
Mm.
I was with you, Paco. I was like, well, I don't know what he's holding. I don't know why this is a I don't know anything about it. I don't understand.
the problem with him holding his sandwich is there's no au jus.
Oh wow!
Oh my
So
goodness.
about like a year ago, I think there was an exact title, Sir Clinkington by Milos, that was actually pretty dope. It was definitely a different genre. Like they could not be more different in terms of how they approached it. And it finished like just high 30s, like under 40, and it didn't get a contract. So, and that was a really good one, I thought. Just in terms of like you guys mentioning it should be a Kong. But it was much different. It was like he was in armor and he had a big Stein at like the table. Like it was supposed to be like he just got done from battle. But I thought it was done really well.
Oh, that
Oh, and
sounds
therefore
cool.
he's ready to clink.
That's right.
I love that.
Yep.
I love that.
If you put a sub sandwich in his hand, it would be a good logo for a sandwich store.
Hey, there's a commercial Destiny for this particular
Sir
design.
Chompington the third, Esquire.
How do you
Twice
feel
removed.
about him? Never mind.
All right.
What
Moving
that
on.
mouth
Moving
do?
on.
We still
Right.
have, amazingly, we still have 4 viewers at 11:30. All right.
Right?
All right, Paco, you're up.
Beer wrench. Another Rob Smith. I loved it. I love this design. I really do. The only issue that I have it's going to be one of those hats that like people are going to stop and ask you, and you're going to explain it about
It's gonna take a
bajillion
minute.
times.
Yeah, it's going
But
to take a minute to explain it too, and it's
It's a
eventually
beer wrench.
it's not worth it won't be worth the effort because they'll be like, oh, that's great.
I think this would embroider great. I really like this hat. I'm not gonna lie. And again, it's Rob. I know he drew it. I don't have anything much more to say. I like the navy. I like the contrast. The navy with the yellow in it reminds me a lot of like Milwaukee Brewers type stuff, but the walnut brim with the gray UV, I like that as well. I just really think it's aesthetically put together very well.
Cool.
Good deal.
And that's that. Moving right along to something that's not going to embroider at all.
Yeah, Mike,
right.
Mike
There's
picked this and he's
way
not
too many
here,
small
so.
details. Yeah.
Way too many small details.
Yeah.
And
But
I
hey,
don't know if
it's going for Adam's vote with that little tiny lighthouse, though.
Oh, he's not here. He's missing.
I know.
He's in.
I don't know about you guys, but I'm always of the mind that when you have so much color in the logo, that the hat should be mono. Right? I mean, I feel like when you put a colored brim of that shade on there, it's competing, you know, with the logo, and you want the focus to be on the logo. And if you just made this all mono, then the only thing you're going to really pay attention to is that logo, and the colors are really going to pop off that when there's no other, because you don't need another color to draw out the color on that logo, right? I mean, you see it, it's clear. But that's always been my position on really colorful logos. Make it a mono, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah, I could
Agreed.
see that.
I'm gonna need to think about that. Like, I need to go pull out some hats and like think about that, because I've never really thought about it, but it's an interesting point.
Yeah, I think that there's times that it can distract from the colors of the logo, or it might even be border on just being too much, you know, too much color. In which case, then you kind of take away some of the appreciation from the logo itself. So if you're going to put that level of color detail into a logo, let that be the focus, you know?
Yeah. Interesting. I had never really thought of it that way. So,
and Bill Al just said, didn't he just make a neon swallow?
Yeah, right.
Yeah,
yeah, very true. Yeah.
Hey, it's not a skull, though. I mean,
we already
true.
I guess that is progress, right? Yeah. That's it for crits, huh?
Stopped at swallow.
That's it for crits.
Matt.
What that mouth do?
Exactly. And Matt, I'm shocked you haven't commented the whole time. You see what's in my background? No one's like,
I thought about it at least 3 times, but the opportunity has not presented itself. So
okay, fair enough. Yeah, there's definitely been no times in this show we've gone derailed, so I understand your attention to
You don't understand the amount of self-restraint. I'm trying to not talk as much because we have so many.
Oh my God.
I love to talk. So
oh, that's hilarious.
This is going to go down in history as one of the better shows that we've done so far.
Better. This has been one of the best shows that we've ever done.
Out of all 11,
by a mile.
That is true. Hey, I'll keep drinking for these shows. I mean,
we
that's
even
not what I'm
have
saying.
that's
not what I'm trying to say, Paco.
sound bites to isolate.
I want to toss a comment that Ill Owl, is it Ill Owl or Ill AI? I'm never sure.
Ill Owl. It's Owl.
Yeah, it's Ill Owl. Yeah.
No, it's definitely not AI. Nothing that guy says is from a damn prompt.
But I think that actually would be kind of funny if it was Ill AI. Like, I think that would be like a funny name. Like, it's a sick AI. But anyway.
I think maybe you just thought up another alias for him. So
yeah,
we'll see it soon.
He asked in the Buy Sell Trade forum where I posted the link that we in the future go through all 20 designs. What do people think about that?
It would be a long.
It would take a long time. Yeah, it would take a really long time.
It'd be a long show because I've been on shows for that.
Yeah.
It's been
hour
and stuff. Speaking of which, I need to read to my kid. This is going to be fun. Trying to
oh
read.
My goodness!
This is.
Go read to your kid, Paco.
Fingers crossed. I'll see if I can even walk to her room at this point.
Leave the camera on until you leave.
Right, please. Yeah, until you walk out, please.
If you don't make it, we can call 911 for you. And
oh my God.
I feel like your kid's getting an audiobook tonight.
Yeah.
This could be our New Year's Eve show where we drink on camera and see who's left
Yeah.
at the end.
Oh,
Right.
let's get it.
Yes.
Let's get
Paco
it.
said, "Sign me up."
Let's get it.
That's funny.
All right, y'all. I'm out.
Right,
All right.
right on, Paco.
It was fun.
Take care, man.
Man.
You don't really have to leave the camera on. Yeah, there you go. Oh my goodness.
Just a couple bits of
That's good
news. So I really like this hat on the left, and it's being put out by So Fresh Clothing. It's already out there, and I misspelled clothing, I see, but it's the artist is his Instagram handle of, I think I'm saying this right, Chicano Electric. And I believe this is a local business. And so the Crying Heart, I think this is
Oh,
just
nice.
gorgeous.
Yeah,
Um,
that's nice.
I'm actually waiting to see if they have a after New Year's sale, and then I might try to snap it up.
There you go.
And then on the right, we have the Hillside Goods recolor. And so this was, there you go. And I have a version of it, not in the color that they're selling this time. Oh, it's the same color.
Yeah, the olive button is a nice touch.
Yeah.
I like that.
Oh, you already got yours delivered. I see.
Mhm. Yeah, mine just came.
Yeah, I have
It came yesterday, I think.
I have an older version that I
Or
bought from
Saturday.
another collector. So
Oh yeah.
I can't remember what color mine is, but it's a slightly different color. But I like letter form personally, so I have made a point to go back and collect a bunch of the Hillside Good hats, some
Yeah,
of which
he's
are
the
clink
master.
and some of them are not. But he's really good.
Yeah, he is
And-
the letter form master.
And also, one of my favorite hats of 2025, I was making my own list, was is a logo for My Fitteds, and the designer for My Fitteds, his Instagram account is called Russet Sunset. And so to me, this kind of looks like a national parks sunset. This hat sold out very fast. Apparently somebody's order got canceled because I was able to get a copy in my size. It was sold out and then
nice.
it popped back up. Well, they're doing a second run. It goes on sale 2 days after Christmas. So if this is a hat that you like, that set your clock, set your calendar. It's a beautiful hat. I should have. Well, if I was still up in the leg room, I could show it off. But I can show it off next week. And then here in Atlanta, we talked about this guy. He's a local guy, Mr. Pack. He goes by Atlanta Sneaker Korean, and he sells his hats out of a local store called Kick Theory. He had a hat last week that we showed off, and while we don't do a lot of sports team hats, I just thought the whole idea of using the Grinch as a kind of inspiration for a colorway on my local Gwinnett Stripers baseball team. It's just down the road, and if you add extra P, Stripers becomes a lot more exciting. As we saw in the chat this week, but I thought this was really cool, and I might pick this one up. But
I have one on the way.
sweet.
And
It's a great hook.
the pictures do not do it justice because it's got a lot of metallic threads.
Oh,
Um,
nice.
He put it on his stories at one point, and it looks incredible. I'll show it to you once I get it. It's in the mail now. With holiday shipping, you never know when you're going to get stuff. So hopefully by the next show, I'll have it.
You will. It's from one side of Atlanta to the other. You better.
Oh
have
yeah,
it.
that's true. But with our USPS, you seriously never know.
And then we've got. Let's skip mail call this time. So
Yeah.
we got.
Agreed.
It's a long show. And then, do we want to run through the shop changes?
Yeah, we can do it super fast.
If it's
All right.
bad,
So my favorite from last week's vote, Demigod made the shop. I was very happy about that. It looks like,
It's definitely going back to the Rust UV.
yeah.
Aaron instrumental in that.
Confirmed.
Aaron led the revolt, the Rust revolt. The biggest change I noticed is that these little like lightning bolts that were going off at off angles in the original are now, there's the bolt motif is
Mm.
still here, but it's
Yeah.
it's a
Very
horizontal. It's
It
a
gives it
horizontal.
motion.
Yes,
It gives it motion, and well done. Well done.
and I feel like you can see in the fan that's on top of the helmet, there's more black, so that the rust line I think will actually stitch and be a better contrast.
Yeah.
And there was more black put in the waistcoat or the cuirass fringe, whatever that thing is there. Those are the biggest changes I noticed. Anybody else spot anything?
Well, I mean, black put in or simply negative space, right? To let
Yep.
the
Right.
let the rust and the metallic really pop or shine through. So
Mhm.
this could be the case where sometimes less is more.
Yeah.
And
I
one of
really-
my
I'm really hoping that's the case, that we'll see a lot of negative space. That's what I'm really, really pulling for.
Mhm.
and this I didn't mention it last week, but one of the things I love Medusa as a mythological character, and I voted for every Medusa hat that's been pitched. I love the fact that it's a Medusa skull
Yeah.
on the shield. That's just, to me,
Yeah,
that's the
that's super
cherry on
cool.
top. So
Yep.
this will be a matte
Super
pre-order.
cool. Yeah, definitely.
All right, Snowmore, Mr. I can see almost no changes in this.
Yeah.
Smaller
I don't
scale.
The front is the only thing that I really notice, in the black coal has been replaced by white.
Oh yeah, for sure. That's odd.
Oh,
Yeah.
right. Okay. Yeah.
That
Yeah.
is
You're right.
Maybe
odd.
to keep the same, or they were at the max amount of colors, but the carrot is yellow.
Yeah.
On the new one instead of orange.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
But that's
Yeah.
probably a color like hitting max color.
Right.
In the hat.
Sure.
But
Right.
But the real change is on the next slide. Are you ready?
ready.
The next slide is only Sierra Gons, and yeah,
Oh.
Mhm.
he did.
I've
That's
been
hella
enjoying
cool.
his hockey helmets, his goalie
That would-
hat. Those have been fun.
I think it's pretty cool.
Yeah, it is. That's super cool.
I could see a professional goaltender actually
Mhm.
paying to have this sprayed on their mask, because the goalie
That's
helmets
hella
are all
cool.
custom made. So
There was
That's
a
really
little
cool.
video on that I got to see somebody like doing, and I don't know if that's because you and I are following each other that I got that. That video was fun. It's like
Th-
this
that is-
apps like
You-
video.
that's a total rabbit hole you could go down and disappear into. Goalie helmets, because they're all one of a kind, custom paint jobs, elaborate references, little tiny winks and nods are hidden on goalie helmets. And so you could have a lot of fun if you're on your winter break and you just want to like veg out. Just Google like goalie helmet design, and there's some awesome stuff out there. I thought that was really cool. I can't see any changes.
I need
Blonde
somebody
ambition,
to
I
tell
love
me
that.
if those horns are going to be like metallic.
I
Is it
hope
going to
so.
be a metallic gold thread? Or is it like how are
We
they
should have
doing?
we should have lobbied Casey
It's-
on this.
Yeah, it's got to be gold. I mean, how can you not? Like seriously, how can you not make that metallic gold? You know, and I know early on, Casey had a he wasn't a fan of metallics in Clink stuff, but he's come around to it. We've seen it in fresh colorways, we've seen it in some designs, but mostly fresh colorways that he's come around on it. So I can't put my finger on a pre-order design yet that we've seen come through with metallic, but I could just be forgetting. But I think how can you not do metallic?
But then
gold on
how are
this?
you doing the lighting versus the shadows?
That's a fair point. That's true.
This has, I mean, Milos always has beautiful art. This
That's a
has
good
a lot
point.
of potential to be very interesting, like regardless. I
The lighting has that's a really good point.
I think you could still have metallic on some of the threads and not others, and it would still
Yeah,
read.
true. Yeah.
It would still read as
Yeah.
And also, couldn't you offer that? I mean, gold, like metallic gold, the thread inherently will have some sparkle and shade, which will
Yes.
account for some of
Sure.
the light naturally
Very
too.
true.
So
Very true.
just a shot in the dark.
I'm a huge fan of Topper Store, which has gone crazy with metallics and done NHL.
we
and
do
Major
know
League
that this is
Baseball.
Topper Z, right?
Is he German? Topper Z?
Topper Z store.
I watch his live stream every week, and he
And
says
he
Topper.
mispronounces it every time. Somebody needs to tell him.
He's German. He's Austrian. I'm pronouncing it the
Go,
way he
Jesse. Go, Jesse. I got you. I love that. That's fantastic.
The only thing I see, the crown looks darker on the shop version.
Oh, the visor and the UV.
Oh, the visor. Yeah, the visor and UV. That's a big change.
That's proof that Matt just never looks at that.
Also, yeah.
Yeah,
As you know,
I guess
as
so.
you famously know, you don't see color.
I don't see color in a brim. No.
But they also like added like into his shirt in the shop version.
Oh, sure. Right.
Instead of negative space, it's white now.
Oh.
So
Yeah, I like that
has it
about
always-
the original.
has it always been best medicine though?
It
For
has.
some reason, I thought it was bad medicine. I guess I just
no,
read into it.
it was always
Okay.
best medicine.
It was best, always
and when you
best?
guys
Okay.
were going on and on about bad medicine, I'm like,
Yeah.
Right? You
I'm
were
not
even
gonna
questioning,
tell
right?
them.
No.
I'm not going to
No?
tell them.
Yeah. Yeah, the
Yeah.
negative space would have been fun for the shirt there, but I'm with it either way. I love this app. I'm excited to get.
Yeah, I've already ordered this one too.
Straight up terrified of clowns, so that's a hard pass.
I'm not wearing that on my head. Sorry.
Oh,
I was not afraid of clowns when I
Oh,
was
wow.
a little kid. It happened sometime in my 20s. I don't know why. I have no idea why.
So-
I just found
so what you're
myself
saying is that
very
it's
uncomfortable.
so what it's saying is that it's completely irrational, your fear. So
I that is, yeah. I don't
See,
know why.
I have an affinity for clowns. I love all things clown. It stems from being a kid watching Bozo the Clown on WGN.
sure.
I loved watching Bozo the Clown. I wanted to be on the
College with one
show.
of his granddaughters.
Do what?
One of his granddaughters. I went to college with her. She's
Really?
fine. Yep.
But yeah,
And
I
It was like part of her thing. She introduced herself like, "Hello, Bozo." Like,
right.
It was something I found out like years into it.
oh, okay, fair. That's fair.
So let the record state that Glenn is not afraid of clowns, but is of deep sea creatures. We've figured this out. So I was teasing Aaron in our chat that I didn't know what Aaron hated because I couldn't even troll him effectively. Whereas like with Glenn, if I need to troll Glenn, I know where to go. Like I'm gonna send him some deep sea creatures, and that's gonna like throw him off, right? So
Just
There
the
you go.
ocean, period. No, the deep sea creatures are fascinating.
oh, okay.
I just don't want to be around them.
So for me, I wouldn't wear this not because I'm not afraid of clowns, but my students might be totally freaked out. I would not wear this to go teach for that reason. Like, I mean, I could wear it on a Saturday, I guess, but I'm also just not a fan of scary looking clowns. I do own a Danny Dionic clown, so it's not that I don't own a clown, but this one looks
Sure.
particularly menacing. So yeah, probably not so much.
I get you.
All right. This one saw a lot of color shifts, and I have mixed emotions. What do other people think about this?
I think it's 100% better.
Okay.
The shop version. Like I said in the chat, originally I was like, meh, it was a pass for me, but after the changes were made, I really want this one. I think it looks a lot better with the blues. The blues with the highlights, and I like the crown a lot better with the maroon crown. Yeah, for me it became I want this one, whereas before I was like, it's cool, it looks great, but it doesn't draw me in.
I've never been a big fan of car logos, and but I agree with Glenn that the color changes I think were spot on. Yeah, it really makes a difference, and I think it's definitely more appealing.
I wish the car broke out of the circle.
Mhm.
I think if the front fender actually extended beyond the circle, that would be awesome. But I mean, it's too late now. I will say that I'm a lot more of a fan of maroon than I am of magenta. So that magenta circle on the left, for me, is a color, and the yellow of the moonlight plays beautifully against the blue.
Yeah.
Great.
So that's a
Agreed.
very harmonious color choice.
Mhm.
My only regret is that when you look at the car and you look at the blue on the side panels, it almost looks like paint has been dripped or snow has formed, which I don't think is the intent, but I
Right.
understand it's trying to give like the reflection of the night darkness, whatever.
No, I think it's supposed to be.
I think it is the intent.
You think it is
Absolutely,
supposed to be?
yeah.
Oh, it is called Winter Ride, isn't it?
Yeah, winter ride.
Oh, okay. Well, that's on purpose then. All right.
Intention.
Your Honor, I withdraw my statement.
Strike that from the record.
Yes.
Please. And I love burgundy and I love burgundy maroon. So I actually really like the crown shift here.
Yeah, it's good colors.
This is a maybe. I'd wait to see how it's stitched though. I'm not gonna. And
Rushing
then I think this is the last of the shop. I think the changes are a great improvement personally between the artwork and the shop version.
Yeah, definitely. I think this one, not that I'm like gonna run out and pre-order it, but it does look a whole lot better. Removing the stars and changing the art, the colors on the tree itself. I think that made a huge difference. It
I
puts
think
more
the moose looks better too.
yeah, it puts more emphasis on the moose being the
Yeah.
main character and taking away some of the emphasis of the landscaping.
Agreed.
Yep. All right. Last call on these designs. These are the classics, the best sellers of 2025. And I said in the chat that I'd already purchased.
Oh, look at that dog.
Oh my
Oh.
goodness.
Look at that! Look at that face.
Here's that pooch.
And that dog, right? No, I was
Yep.
just kidding.
What's the name?
Bella.
Bella.
Is she a mini?
Yeah, she's a mini. Good eye. Yeah, she's 13. We adopted her 2 years ago.
Oh, that's adorable. That's awesome.
We need to do a Japan theme show, and we should do a dog and maybe dog and cat show. And
Pet show.
I honestly, Adam, I'd be really interested to hear.
I'm pretty sure our show is a cat show every week.
My cats have not been on yet, I don't think. But I actually would love to hear about like the process of dog training and this which dogs get selected. But we could save that for some future. I think that would just be really interesting to hear about that. And maybe our viewers would want to, and maybe they wouldn't. But we could force them to listen, no matter what. So. I was saying in the chat that I possessed 5 of these 6 in the original colorways, and that for the most part, I like the original colorway more than the recolor, except for maybe the bear. I have the original of the bear that I bought off somebody else, but I actually really like this colorway.
I love that one. I've ordered
Gorgeous.
the new colorway
Yeah.
on that bear.
I like both colorways a lot of that particular design. So, but the blue and the pink's really attractive.
It is nice.
I'm pretty sure Paco was saying he was going to order the cassette tape rewind.
Yeah, he did. Yeah.
Got the original on that one, but I do love maroon, and I'm gonna get an itchy finger sometime between now and Sunday.
Right. I want 5 of those, but I'm gonna have to pare it down to 3.
I own 3 of the originals, but I have ordered 1, 2, 3, 4. I've already ordered 4 of this 6. Because I like the recolors just as much. I
agree.
That mint green.
Yeah.
Oh, so I mean, it's just perfect.
Yeah,
Gonna
I
be
can't
so
wait to see some of
pretty.
these.
Yeah, and at first when they first dropped, I wasn't crazy about Reserve, but now I'm anticipating that one, and I think I'm gonna like it more than the original when it comes to me. And Rewound is one of my top 5 favorite clinks of all time.
It's an
So
Aurelia, so go figure.
yeah, so that one was a no-brainer because I just love that one so much.
Yeah, so good.
And I didn't get the the original bear colorway. So, and there was another episode where Jesse said something about it being peach. So I was like, yeah, that kind of, Georgia peachy, it's kind of appealing to me as well. When she said that, I was like, yeah, I'll get that one too. But I think like
Easy
the only ones
persuasion.
I'm not getting are Pause and We Ride at Midnight.
Have the
I like
original Just Pause, and I do love that tealy green with the orange. Like it's very pretty. I
yeah.
don't know that I can make. I don't know that I have room for both colors though in my. But
Yeah, it's no
pretty,
knock.
very
It
pretty.
it's an amazing design, it's amazing artist. It's beautiful, absolutely stunning. It's just not for me. But
Yeah,
yeah,
you're not a cat person.
I don't dislike it. Well, I've had dogs before too, so cats are just better for my lifestyle nowadays. For me and my wife's lifestyle. So, but I love the design 100%. It's no knock to it. Or we Ride at Midnight. I have the original. I just, I feel like I don't need those two, and I've already bought 4, so I
So Adam, what do you think of the recolor of Pause?
Yeah, so I'll start by saying I have 3 of these original, and I'm loading 3 of the recolors, the exact same ones. Yeah, I think it's cool. I think in general, I probably gravitate to monotone hats. So like, I just think that usually when you're matching and stuff, it stacks the deck. I mean, this is so thematic, right?
Right.
That it'll work, but I find myself wearing more often monochromatic hats. So like, I'm looking at Matriarch as more of the most daily wear of these 6. Yeah, I like green, and of course I'm gonna buy it if it was lavender and pink because of the design, right? So I think it's cool. I think the orange really works for a sunset, and this is one of those where I think majority of colors he would have used, it would have spoke to you or not, right? Like if you really liked this one, you were gonna grab it regardless of the colors. So similar to I feel like it's an inverse of the Cali Porvita, right? The bear, because the first bear one was green,
Yep.
and it had like the sunset, and then they flopped it, and then because the Just Pause was like a dark blue, but now this is green, a different shade of green, and the orange works. So I think it's cool. Yeah, I mean, I like it.
If you had told me that this would be recolored in orange and green, I probably would have been skeptical, but to me it works. I mean, I would say I would describe this as a surprising color juxtaposition, but I think it really works in my eye. I think it's quite pleasing to look at. So, but I wouldn't have guessed that it would work as well as it does. So I guess that's one of those things where if you're in Clink and you can play around with colors, you can kind of see how things look next to each other on the screen. This is to me a surprising color combination, but effective. And that's it. I've got a new farewell slide. So we got 3 viewers still with us. So tip of the hat. We didn't do this at all. But, I think
How
most
many
of us
did we lose after my comment?
we're wearing our Christmas clinks. We didn't go around the room and stuff, but
Nah, Jesse, before your comment, we had 1, and then after your comment, we had 2. So now we're at 3.
Those are the government censors. No. We'll come back next week if you enjoyed
So-
it, everybody, we'll have some content. Even if I'm guessing Clink won't have a crits next Monday because it's the
Right.
it's the week between Christmas and New Year's, and I've already made up some slides to maybe talk about the best hats that didn't go to the shop, maybe like the best of the ones that missed, or maybe we'll talk about maybe our favorites of 2025. So collectively on this panel, we probably bought a huge number of Clink hats in 2025. So we'll see what people want to share. You know, they're the ones that they're like, okay, these are the best. You know, my absolute favoritist ones. I mentioned this in the chat, and somebody said, "Well, that would be very painful to make those kinds of choices." But you know, that's what we're here for—that kind of pain. So,
Indeed.
all right, tune in
Also-
next week. Go.
Also, does that make us any closer to getting the crits slides ahead of time?
That would be nice. I
Only
figured
Casey knows.
we should at least hit 12 shows before we start asking for something like that.
Right. I kind of like the way that we do it right now. You know, I mean, it gives us less chance to overthink. You know, because I think if we got them all in advance, I'd probably change my mind. You know, 6 times. You know, and I like this.
I just like being ahead of the curve and being in the
Sure.
know, and I always look forward to Leon's show because you know we get a chance to see him ahead of time.
Yeah, fair.
And I do think it's a little deflating when a design that you love gets 14% of the vote, and you know that when you come on here at Monday night.
Yeah,
It's like,
Or you,
I
or you
love
could
this
just be
one.
like, you could just be like me and Jesse and just vote and don't check.
There you go.
There's something to be said for that, you know.
You're
Ignorance
talking to
is bliss.
somebody who teaches about elections, so no, I can't just vote with my vote. All the vote
Very nice.
percentages are in my phone from the very first show, because at 5 o'clock I go through and screenshot every single one.
Mm,
I do not have that level of dedication. I just don't.
yeah, same here.
Nope.
That's what I do. I'm curious. Well, thank you, everybody, and we hope you have if you celebrate Christmas, you have a good Christmas, and if you celebrated Hanukkah, I know Hanukkah just wrapped up yesterday, and a Happy New Year. But we'll have a show before New Year, so
Yep.
if you don't see you next Monday night, maybe we'll see you in 2026. So thanks for tuning in, and I hope you enjoyed this. And thanks again to our guest, Mike, coming to us all the way from Japan, making his daughter wait for lunch, and Casey working late at the office, stopping in to chat with us before he goes home to his spouse. So thanks to both of our guests, and again, have happy holidays, and see you soon.
Bye all.